Good afternoon, everyone. I am Ben Wong, joined with Div here. He's a special guest today until Risu gets into the stream. We are doing the commentary for the last few rounds for Digimon here at Core TCG's. This is always the hard part. Core TCG's regional in Los Angeles, California. It's EX10 format. Div, what are your thoughts? I know you come from Union Arena, and it's a little different, but a lot of the mechanics between the games are very similar.
That is definitely true. And one of the things, like, I used to play Digimon back early on in around BT10. I used to love playing my Mastermon deck with Ordinmon. Really fun, really innovative. So I'm excited to jump back into Digimon and talk about all of these new cards that we've noticed. I was around Bandai Card Fest and I saw Machine Dramon wreaking havoc. I saw a lot of other cards. So I'm like super excited. But what do you think your prediction is? What do you think is going to top? What do you think is going to be very heavily prophesized in this tournament?
It's really hard to say right now because EX10 is the newest set that just dropped like 2 weeks ago, and there hasn't been a lot of time to really develop a meta. We've probably had one event so far for a regional to really determine, what players want to play to get their invite for the next Card Fest, which is taking place in Vegas of next year. Sorry. And as you mentioned, Mastamon, I know that deck might be a fan favorite for you. There is actually a new Mastamon that's being released next month. Yeah, for the next set, BT23. We're getting a little ahead of ourselves right now, but CS is the newest trait, Cyber Sleuth, and as you're aware, we also just had a new Digimon game that just dropped yesterday, Time Stranger.
So it dropped?
It dropped officially. So a lot of players have been either playing that or playing, Digimon the card game because it's just that fun. In regards to your question, like, what do I prophesize is going to take this event? A lot of players have been really hopping onto the Gallantmon X train since Lance topped with it at Bandai Card Games Fest in Dallas, and that is one of the easier decks to play. It has a very linear formation strategy, so ultimately I'm guessing at this point what's going to happen is we're going to see Gallantmon be one of the main meta contenders, but I'm also seeing that based on data from another event that Rocks is seeing a lot of play.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. So tell me this. So is the Gallantmon deck similar to what was being played before? What are its effects? Like the top end, what is the combo that a Gallantmon player needs to established
Great
in?
question. Like I said, with Galantmon, we started off very much in a we're going to delete your opponent's Digimon based on a certain DP threshold,
Okay.
and we evolved a little bit further to where okay, now we're going to try to mill our decks, trash cards from the top of the deck, and now we've gotten to a point where we've kind of blended the two together into a little union of we're going to trash cards to basically create certain win conditions for us because certain Gallantmon cards can be played based on the number of cards in both players' trash. So that
Ooh.
creates alternative win conditions, routes, lines that you can see. Because then ultimately, all these Gallantmons that can be played for reduced cost, I might add, they effectively have rush because you can just play them and then attack for a game.
True,
So
true.
it's been pretty chaotic with Gallantmon. Rocks is the other deck that a lot of players are really leaning into right now because it has a very aggressive strategy going all
Mhm.
the way up to Magnetic Dramon. This is the big focus, especially with the new Digimon Liberator webcomic.
Got it. Got
It's
it. Yeah.
been really popular as well. Digimon has been going off with so many different releases. Beat Break, I believe, releases very soon here on, I want to say Hulu.
Yep.
But Digimon Liberator is the webcomic. We had Seekers last year. At this point, Digimon is just blending into this brand new world, and a lot of players are here for it.
That's good. That's good to hear. Let me talk about another deck, which I was looking at the deck list and kind of intrigued me. Sendralmon. Sendralmon. What is Sendralmon? I'm seeing a lot of players playing this deck.
Yes, so Sendramon looks at Fabled Walls. It's another archetype that comes from Digimon Liberators, focusing explicitly on puppets. Now, one thing that I thought was interesting about this archetype is that we didn't really anticipate a lot of Digimon to be virus traits for our characters. And it's funny because if I recall, the Shumons and Shushumons are all virus attributes, which is something that you don't commonly see. But we also had protagonist Digimon in the past, like Guilmon, who is a virus type.
That is true. Okay. So, how long have you been playing Digimon, sir?
I have been at Digimon for a long time. It has effectively been Digimon's been in my life since I was probably 5 years old. I am now 34.
Really? You don't look a day over 20.
Yeah, I am actually no, I'm 33.
Okay.
34 it will be in November, but the
Oh,
big thing here is that Digimon is it has great storytelling. I really enjoy the art, and I think the Digimon card game has one of the most beautiful designed cards in of
yeah.
all the Bandai IP games.
I do love the designs. They're actually really cool. Like I used to like collect alt arts of the characters I liked. I
Mhm,
still have a binder somewhere filled with Digimon cards in it. Now just speaking on that, if I wanted to get into Digimon again,
mhm.
what deck should I start playing again? What deck should what's a good barrier of entry?
This is a good question as well, because while we're waiting for the rounds to get up for the next round, I believe we're going to round 6, if I'm
Yeah,
not mistaken.
yeah,
If you're, getting into Digimon for the first time, starter decks are typically some of the best ways to get into the card game, and the adventure starter decks for starter decks 20 and 21, I believe, are one of the best ones to really get into for the fact that buying 2 of each of these starter decks effectively lets you build the adventure trait. Adventure is one of the newest designs for Bandai card games in which that in the beginning of Digimon, we had explicitly kind of a generic flow of Digimon can digivolve from any Digimon.
yeah.
Koromon doesn't have to go into Agumon. It can go into Biomon. It could go into Dracomon. It could go into any red Digimon.
Yep,
Likewise, Agumon doesn't have to go into Greymon anymore. It could be Bergermon. It
yep.
could be Meramon. It could be Dark Tyrannomon. And moving as we did throughout the card game, as timeless as it is, BT12 and BT, I think 8 was the first set that really offered it to us in a way of special Digivolution conditions in which Digimon could Digivolve for a for an alternative Digivolution cost if you met a specific condition. So, for
Ooh,
example, you would have an Agumon that's like green, but it can Digivolve from any Koromon. So that Koromon could be red, it could be yellow, or it could be black. And once we got past this point, now we've gotten to a point where we've lumped Digimon into basically broadly groups. So in this case, the adventure trait is a Digimon group that lets you Digivolve from any Digimon, regardless of color, because of its trait. So now you have a Koromon that can digivolve into a green Palmon, and that green Palmon can digivolve into a yellow Angemon, for example. And it creates all
Ooh.
these very interesting, unique lines now that you didn't really necessarily have before. Most of these Digimon have, similar effects, but at the same time, having certain colors also gives you abilities to, tech in certain option cards, for example.
Yep. Yep.
And this is why with BT22 and BT23, we now have specifically a CS trait archetype that lets you build upon multitude of lines however you want with a lot of flexibility.
Awesome. Wow, that's actually really cool. I'm definitely gonna look into that. So, does the name Adventure come from because it's part of the Adventure series? That's why.
Exactly,
Okay. Okay.
exactly. And I think there was a little bit of a joke for a while where, a lot of players were thinking that EX10 would be like, oh, a villain archetype.
Got it.
And ultimately that didn't come to fruition. EX10 is a focused set on the villains from Adventure 1, Adventure 2. Tamers, Frontier, and Data Squad are like the main ones that I'm familiar with. Once you get past, Cross Wars, I'm kind of out of my wheelhouse for the most part because Atmon is something that I'm not all too familiar with. I haven't seen the show because it was never brought over to America into an English dubbed format.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay, I think we're getting into our round six, or
Round
into our
six. Yeah,
game.
round six. Yeah.
Yes, round
But it's
six.
our first round on the stream. So
Yeah, yeah. So we will see. Um, okay. But yeah, it's gonna be exciting. I can. We're gonna go to a be right back. But again, Benjamin, thank you so much for
of
having me on the
course.
stream. It was nice to just touch base, talk about Digimon. Maybe get into it, Digimon. I might reach out to you for some cool deck list to
Of
build. But
course.
again, thank you so much, everyone.
Anytime.
Hope you enjoyed the Digimon stream, and I'll see you around.
All right, man. You have a good one. I think it's Reese who's joining, right?
Yes, Risu is gonna
Yeah.
take my place, the true caster alongside Ben here. But yes, we can go on a quick break and we will swap our commentators soon. But thank you so much, guys.
See you in a sec. All right, well, here we are. We're starting the round, and I'm joined with my fellow animal of the kingdom, Risu the squirrel. How you
Yes,
doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. The DigiZoo is back together for the latter half of the Core TCG regional for the Digimon card game. And we got Mastamon versus Red Purple Imperial, which
Really
Mastamon is
exciting.
definitely a deck on the come up, right? Like
Hmm.
I know you tinker with this deck a lot.
I do, except I'm not one who really do much with the memory boost. I do see that we're getting a lot of the CS Mirai Mikaguras. They recently spiked in value. Did you see that?
Yeah, with the introduction of like going into BT23 here in a couple of weeks. Yeah, no, the introduction of the new super rare, finally a Master Moment partition has a lot of people excited, along with a new Lady Devi and Andrew Woman. But we're playing the deck early. We're still in EX10 and Red Purple Imperial going in. We're gonna Digivolve into Shadramon and go and just attack, get a free chip, and play
Easy.
a I think it was
Oh,
some sort of
they're gonna send both Mirays for both CS Mirays for the EX6 Mirai Mikagura, I believe. Or is that the
ooh.
VT11?
This is they I think this is the original one, the first one.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure the other one. This is where
These are
all
the five
arts get.
costs. Yeah,
Yeah.
the alt arts are confusing, but the original the one you're talking about has the Lady Devi in the
Yes. Yes. Yes.
background. But this is the 5 cost Mirai. Start of your turn, just gain a memory, and
That's
then
that start that Gatomon needs to live through this turn. I don't know if it's possible though. I say
I
Yakam.
don't see it can. Yeah,
The thing is, if we had 3 memory, if you can somehow even like raid into it with Dino Beamon, I think that is also a viable option.
right. But that's gonna. I mean, raw digivolving into that Dino B is what 4
For
memory, and we
hmm
don't. I don't believe we have a 4 in
Oh,
trash. Oh, that's good. That'll do it.
that's not good at all for Ren here. Ren's gonna be that Gato is gonna get deleted.
Yeah, it will get deleted, but we find. Oh no, not opting to take a rookie. Maybe we could not take the rookie on this search actually.
No,
But medieval Gallantmon coming in, and ooh, Lady Devi,
but it doesn't
and
matter. Like it's
yeah,
either player's turn.
mm-hmm,
Like if
yeah.
Isayaka just plays a Digimon here, it's just okay. Boom, Lady Devi gone.
Yeah, I think Red Purple
Ooh,
Imperial. This is gonna be their game.
yeah.
They are gonna go into the promo Shadramon, grab the Wormon, searching a couple more.
And because the Wormon was played, this will
Mm-hmm.
trigger good old medieval Gallantmon's effect and then suspend and delete.
Leaving the Mastamon board once again. Just kind of used up or empty, I should say.
Mm-hmm. One issue with Mastamon is typically that they don't run a high level 3 count, which is always
mm-hmm.
difficult because then you don't really know what to do.
Yeah, and with these mirrors, you really need. This is just kind of the wrong mirror for the situation, I think.
Correct. If you had the other Mirai here, what you could do is you on play. Oh, I mean, you need at least one of them to be the
Mm-hmm.
EX6 one because then you
Yeah.
could go into your full
Did we
combo
just
here.
get that one
Ooh,
off of the
we did.
security?
We did. Now we need if we have a Gatomon in hand, I believe
Mm-hmm.
you can resolve all your effects first, but I just saw a lot of Mastamons in Ren's hand as well as a Shine Greymon Ruin mode. Not sure how comfortable that's going to be.
Oof. I mean, probably. I think we have 5 in trash. I think we do have 5. We have 6. Oh, I see the 6. I gotta double check to see if we have the 5 in trash, but definitely a full combo is there's a lot of potential.
It's interesting that Red Purple
Full
Imperial
combo. Mm-hmm.
isn't full comboing into Imperial. They're kind of
Mm-hmm.
just chilling right now. We might see the full combo here now.
Yeah. So we are gonna see. Looks like we are gonna go into a Dino B. That tells me we do have a 5 in trash somewhere.
I don't think we did. I don't think there was a Pyildramon to play.
Oh, looks like we don't. No, you're right.
But that still, here's the thing. At this point, if you attack with the Dino Bee, whether it's deleted or not, doesn't really matter because Medieval Gallantmon's still on board to effectively
Mm-hmm.
deal with, that final check.
Right. So we'll have to see. Just explain to our opponent what all these Mires do. We're gonna play the Shadramon. We still
Mm-hmm.
keep turn regardless, so we got a lot we can still keep up with. Last security.
Yep.
We got to attack with the Shadramon, give it rush, and then Dino B goes for game.
Yep.
So pretty simple start of turn there.
This is a pretty standard, red, purple, Imperial Dramon. I think Mastamon is still going to have issues going up to BT23 now. As you mentioned earlier, we're getting a new Mastamon. It's going to be nice for the deck. We also saw the reveals for the alternate art and the 2-star rare.
Yeah,
that's going to be fun.
It's gonna be a lot of people's chase card for the set. It's gonna be really exciting for them. Hopefully the deserving Mastodon players pull that card, right?
I mean, it could be a $400, $500 chase card. It'll be interesting to see, because I know the Mireis themselves, I think the last listing that was available online I saw was like 150, and I was just like, what?
Yeah, but I do love Mastodon's a cool deck when it's able to actually complete its game plan. It's really difficult to interact with, but it's just like getting into that Mastodon's always the problem. Like we saw that in this game, and that's like the number one thing we just witnessed, right? Is we tried to climb. Low rookie count means no easy draws in the back. We had our Mireis, right? Like oftentimes people tell me like, man, like as long as I have Mirei on board, the world's my oyster. We had 2 of them, maybe the wrong one for the moment, but like it's a lot to ask for. Building your boss monster is not the easiest thing in Mastermind. I don't know if any of the new stuff actually facilitates that game plan going forward. But
so
I digress. We can see
with double Pada from a Niaro play. That'll be interesting.
That's kind of hype. That if we have a 4 in security on this next turn,
if you have
that
2
could be
4s.
Oh my god! I mean, as long as we have 1 4, like the daisy chain happens, because there's a world where we just use 1 from hand as well.
Correct. That's why I'm like, if you have a is that a Geo Greymon in hand?
Is it?
I can't tell.
For the Tamer playing one. Yes. The one that is limited to 1.
If Ren can somehow. Did they just hard play the Imperial? Or is it search?
No. It's a search. It's a search off of the Wormmon. That'd be an intense search there. An intense hard play.
If Ren goes Patamon into starter deck Automon or a Gatomon and searches for 2 key pieces, and then slots in the Geogray after seeing what's in security, this will also allow Ren to play a Mirei. Oh my god, the medieval play again. No!
We go medieval. Do we have the 4? No 4s.
No!
This might be it. We'll have to see. I mean, it's a lot of memory. 7 memory is a lot. We get the Mirei.
Oh, they didn't have it. They didn't have. They didn't want a Geogray.
And then we go.
The Repa. Ooh, that's
Repa,
spicy. Yes. BT22 Repa. So you can trash the top security to give an additional 3,000 DP reduction off of the 3,000 initial. So you could DP reduce down the medieval to 5.
Right. Okay. And then we have collision. No, we don't. We're going to attack over the worm. Got it.
Okay. Then we.
Lady Devi. Digivolve. Okay.
Not seeing the purpose here.
I believe we have Scapegoat on this Lady Devi. I have to double check, but.
That's the inheritable, but I'm also curious why you would attack. Why wouldn't you just use Repa to delete the worm and then Digivolve into Lady Devi and delete? Well, the Lady Devi would have deleted the worm either, so as well. So this is where I'm a bit flummoxed on.
I think we're just trying to play towards outs, right? We need, if they attack, we were really hoping for a world where like our opponent didn't have a play effect, like a promo Shadra. We were really working on that. Looks like we Digivolve in the back.
That can Digivolve into a Digimon from the trash.
Ooh, there we go. That's what we want to see. Gatomon in the back. This is starter deck Gatomon in the back, and we're going to be able to Digivolve into a 6 or a 5 for 1.
Yes.
And then potentially threaten something. So we'll have to see. Unfortunately, though,
the Mirei is the wrong one.
The Mirei is the wrong one, and Medieval still just going to be in our way. We're in a 2 checks.
Alliance. Lady Dev, Maste? No, Lady Dev and I believe Angela.
And Angelwomon, yep. And from here, our opponent, okay, so it looks like we're probably gonna do a DNA play, or just
logical.
buff up our board a little bit. I think the level 4, the only thing in trash is a level 4 Shadramon, the pure purple one. And we have a pale Dramon in hand, the red purple one. But we also have Dino B. There's got a few things to consider here on this. Excuse me. But looks like
I
there
guess
we go.
we're not. Oh yeah, we're going for the DNA. Is this this looks like
Pale Dramon.
Yeah, Pale Dramon.
Mm-hmm.
And we know that there's a blast in hand. This is where I was kind of hoping that we had a blast play, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Because Isayaka did the preliminary play Digimon first before attacking.
Right. So we do gain piercing. We gain 4K. There's just nothing to attack into. I think we have a win attacking to resolve here that we're trying to do.
Do you think that the Pomomon wouldn't have done much anyway in Ren's hand for the fact that if you promote up and you have Pomu, the Pomu can stop Isayaka from playing their Digimon by effects, but you can still hard play them to trigger Medieval Gallantmon's abilities.
We're going to get the draw 2 here.
I don't think I saw a Tamer still. That's an issue.
And then I think this is Miss Memory Boost, this looks like. That we just resolved. Probably the new alt art from EX10.
Yeah.
Kind of cool. But
you know, Digimon players, they love alt arts, they love shinies.
Yep. So our opponent is at 3. We get to start our turn. We can Digivolve into an Angelwomon or a Lady Devi for 1. Conserve our turn a little bit. We'll see what happens. Angelwomon for 1.
You can end a turn. You can play something and then trigger all your end of turn effects because you, as the player, the turn player, have priority. So that would trigger all your end of turn effects before Medieval can effectively go off. Right?
No. I think Medieval triggers before end of turn if you ever played Digimon. But if you end of turn play no.
I think you're right though. Yeah, I think we're kind of just cooked. Okay, interesting. Shadow Seraphi.
That's gonna let us. I mean, it doesn't let us do much, unfortunately, but it does stop us from potentially. It does stop us from potentially just losing outright. Unfortunately, like again, not being able to play the game we want. This Medieval Galmon is just gonna be a nuisance, and we have 3 attacks. I mean, yeah, we have a blocker, but yeah, like this is Red Purple Imperial. We're gonna be able to Digivolve. Oh no, looking, we might be out of 4s actually.
We're gonna play Worm, do a search. That won't do anything though, because Medieval doesn't have enough Digimon in play right now to delete Shadow Seraphi Ace. Oh, does Ren have Ruin Mode in hand? I don't think so.
I believe so. It's possible. But no, I don't think there's a Ruin Mode. But here we're gonna we did play Digimon, and then I guess we are suspending. What is this Wormon? This is the Wormon we searched, right? Yeah.
Oh, I think Isayaka's got this because you would just trigger the when Digivolving effect. You can suspend something, so you could suspend Shadow Seraphi, so now it can't block and redirect.
Right.
And then following that, you just attack over it with Alliance.
Yep.
Overflow.
Unless we don't have barrier, right? No, the Gato doesn't give us barrier, and Angelwomon doesn't give us barrier. It gives us Alliance, this Angelwomon, so yeah, we are gonna rest. Oh no, we rest with the inheritable of Wormon, funny enough. Wormon does get deleted.
That's hilarious.
But now we could just Alliance over the Shadow Seraphi. It's not a big deal.
Correct. Yeah.
overflow
mean,
a lot.
at the same time, you
Armon.
don't necessarily need to alliance. You can just attack here for game. Like, what are you scared of? Chaos degradation,
Oh, true. Yeah.
one security, like blast
Oh,
Evo into Shadow Serafi. Yeah.
instead, on the on deletion of the Shadramon, we're going to play a Wormmon, and then we're going to rest another Digimon, and from there, we'll have enough DP gain. And Mastamon just loses, doesn't have, just couldn't. I mean, medieval twice. That's really what the story of the game here was.
Opener, both games for Isayaka was Medieval Gallantmon. That is
Yeah, because there's no spot where we could have DNA'd, which is really
Medi-
unfortunate.
Medieval Gallantmon, fun card, am I right?
Love that card. Ludion loves that card. I know that much. With that being said, I think that's the end of our round 6. Pretty quick.
Pretty
Fortunately,
quick.
yeah, unfortunately they were able to again, Medieval Gallant back to back, absolutely devastating. There's not much we can do
It's
as the
rough.
Mastamon player. So any closing statements before maybe we go on a break?
I mean, I can't think of anything else. I mean, just as always, welcome back, Risu. It's always great having you.
Thank you.
It's
I have
always
a
great doing this like together with you because we represent the animal kingdom in the Digimon card game.
yes, that's us. That's what we do best.
All right. Well, short round for round 6. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back soon.
Round 7 coming. Swoosh. Oh, the swoosh is.
All right, we're back. I've turned on the light a little bit, so we're going to be a little bright now. But I'm back. Digi-Panda joined with...
Risu, the squirrel who just blinded himself trying to match your lighting.
We're back with Core TCG's in-person regional in Los Angeles, California. Really excited. The reason why we didn't have all the Digimon rounds starting at round 1 is because we wanted to do a focus on Union Arena. That's the event that just happened. Also, production by Egman. Great job, by the way. And thank you for having us, as always. Big thing here is we're in the EX10 format. Risu, what do you think of EX10 so far? Sinister Order, villains.
I don't like. There's a lot. So like we've had one event prior to this one hit us, right? And I think the biggest thing that came out of it, like, yes, Gallant won. Gallant might be the best deck of the format. It was the best. It was looking to be the best deck of the previous format, and now it's still winning. Imagine. But I think it's, yeah, but like I think the real story behind it all is just like people need time to cook.
Yeah.
Again, we're not. Like, again, we're unified, which is, you know, a rare thing for this Bandai space of ours right now, and it's still like a new and interesting, like, new set experience for a lot of people. So it's very easy for us to, like, a new set to come out and then the old thing to still win because people just haven't had the time to actually, like, you know, cook. And with that said, even in that event, we had 2 Rocks players win, or top, I should say, sorry. And that, like, there's a couple other decks of Rocks, like, and very interesting builds of Rocks of the Rock Mineral deck came out from there. A lot of, like, the big thing I took note of through the reviewing was, like, they played a very low count of level 6s, and and then that's very unintuitive. I feel like most people building a deck would not sit down and tell themselves, all right, I'm only going to play 2 level 6s, right? And the key focus of the deck clearly was, I'm going to go into my level 7. I'm going to use my emblems. I'm going to just find whatever way possible to go into my 7 cheaply because of the alternate mechanic that the deck has to go from level 5 to level 7 as long as you have the tamer on board. And there's a couple other decks, I think, just and it got 2 tops. And so I think a lot of people are going to see that and start manipulating from there and refining what Rocks is going to do. Funny enough, punny, if you will. But there's other decks from EX10 that I think, like, at Eagle's Nest, we had a really impressive showing from Lucimon. Really interesting
Lucimon's making its rounds 2 now. I was actually cooking with that list a little bit earlier today, and it can be very aggressive out of nowhere because it has end of turn attack abilities that aren't typically standard in purple and yellow.
Yeah, and we were seeing, like, and then the, like, there's the new tech, like they were showing us the tech of, you know, purple Kari plus Revelation of Light. You trash your security to proc the Paradise Lost. Get the minus 5k board wipe on the Revelation of Light, and you get to, if you pass that one, the Kari now triggers because you lost the security, so now you get to keep turn potentially, which a lot of that is really interesting. There's a lot to be had there that I like. Again, refinement in these EX10 decks that we haven't seen. Like, this is the first time people are touching these cards.
But doesn't that waste your what's it called, the option card? Doesn't it waste your Paradise Lost though if you pulled back the turn?
You still have to resolve the attack, right? Because part of activating the Paradise Lost is trash your security, then attacks. You have to fully resolve Paradise Lost.
Okay. That was the big thing for me, where I was kind of like, it feels like a waste when you trash the card, and then it's kind of like, it's not end of turn anymore because you kind of pulled it back to your turn, but at the same time, like, yes,
you gotta fully resolve the card.
Yeah. But, like, I think the value in, like, an end of turn attacking is still really nice. I think one of the big ones for me is, you know, what Lucimon Chaos modes are, in your mind, the superior ones to use for the build, because we have 3 good ones. One of them is even a rare now.
It's tough. I think what people have been doing is playing a mix. I think that middle one, that BT18 one, might be the worst one. I don't know. It's hard to say because it's like the original one from, not the original one, but the one from, to me, in my mind, there's 3. We don't really touch. We maybe play the BT7 one at like 1 copy.
Yes.
And then I think the 7 Demon Lords one is a good one. Or yeah, the 7 Demon Lords, like, gated the Agudamon one, I'll say. The Agudamon one is pretty strong, being able to play the Satan mode or any mode.
Doesn't one of them trash and also recover?
I think that was the middle one. I think that's the BT18 one, where you get to do that function. I can't fully remember all of them.
This is where, and as Digimon players, we have a lot of the same name cards. We've got probably 20 Agumons in the card game at this point. A lot of them do similar. A lot of them are functionally the same, because take BT5 Agumon versus BT12 Agumon, both searchers, but one's kind of condensed down that search, but also adds that tamer ability search.
Yeah, so then from there, like, I don't know. Again, it's going to take some experimenting. I like the new one. The new one's effect is really interesting, forcing your opponent to make the choice of deleting, to even remove that Lucemon. You have to be willing to delete one of your Digimon or something. And if you don't have any Digimon, then it doesn't get removed. It's really spicy with that one. So it's hard to say no to that one.
So Lucemon, we've talked about rocks. Mallow is another big deck that a lot of players are already kind of like.
Yep.
It's
hard to say. Mallow, I mean, I haven't personally experienced Mallow go too crazy in front of me. Granted, I play my current, as of all the evolution cups in my local area that I've been playing in to try to win my erratas. I've just been playing Gas, and Gas kind of is a deck that doesn't really care what your opponent is doing. So whenever, at the one time I faced a Mallow, like, they did their thing, and I was like, "Am I dead? No, great. Promote, do my thing."
And so now you're dead.
I haven't gotten to experience it, but I saw the water wheel go. Like I saw like the essentials of what the deck's doing. It's going to bottom deck your It's going to bottom deck your Digimon and trash your security.
All right.
Okay. It looks like we are ready for the game here.
Round 7. All right, we're in round 7, and it looks like we got ourselves
Machinedramon DM toolbox. So one potential. Oh, it is the DM2 toolbox. Premium MSG. This is a player we've seen top multiple times. So they're definitely on some strong deck that they believe in and that they feel like could have potentially top with versus Phoenixmon X. So Growloop continues at its prime. The OTK version with Phoenixmon and Oryuken Ace.
Birds, such an interesting combination of cards.
Yeah, I mean, when your boss monster wants to trigger Digivolution effects, and you just have a ton of them.
Digimon Emperor is kind of gross here. I mean, at some point, Julian's going to have to Digivolve into a level 4 if they want to actually gain some benefits. But for the time being, I don't know. Maybe they were hoping to promote out and then use the Cool Boy. That's normally the standard, default move that a Gallimon player or someone who utilizes the Gil engine with Cool Boys utilizes.
Yeah, but I mean, getting the double hit off of the second Cool Boy is going to be nasty. Getting the Protoform and the War Growl X Antibody, those are some of the best cards in the deck.
So much value.
So we are going to see. Is this double Digimon? No, this is Analog Youth plus Digimon Emperor. As long as we keep choking to one memory, we're looking okay. So we are going to promote here. We might not have that one memory play, though, because I'm going to see us Digivolve.
We're going to start training.
Analog Youth. Okay, so we go to the 3 memory. That's good. We got Vegemon, but Vegemon doesn't really...
Nothing yet. I think Veggie will be saved for the next stack. We're going in Kabuteru for the next one.
Oh, Kabuteru for 1?
Yeah, because there's not enough V2s in the trash to fully utilize the ability of that DM Vegemon from EX9.
And it's for 1 off of the Digibubble, the level.
Correct.
The level
it's
2.
Reduced, Yep. And the great thing about Machinedramon DM Toolbox is that most of these cards are self-contained in EX9, save for maybe 2 cards from BT22.
So now we can go into a level 5 for 3, choke back to 1, make it really awkward.
Oh, they're going Metal Gray. I thought they were going to go into like Vademon. Vade would have been huge.
Vademon would have been for 1 though, and I think they wanted the choke if they had it.
Yeah, that's the thing. They wanted to do that. So we are forcing them to Digivolve into Growlmon X in the back for 3.
That's pretty bad.
Gross.
All right, but that does clear. Let us. Now we got to be worried as a Machinedramon here. Like
we tucked, so we'll gain a memory. We'll draw, and we drew the Machinedramon. Are we going right into Machinedramon here?
Rookie first, but probably. Maybe we see a world where we bounce one of these Cool Boys just to limit what our opponent can do next turn. But the double training is just
We
I mean,
won't. I don't see the Vade play until next turn. I think they'll do the Machinedramon, and they could potentially use that alternate Digivolution cost.
to choke back to 1.
Yeah, I don't think I would do that though. I feel like I'm just gonna go smashing into security right now because you can also tuck. So if you have Metal Meme, Metal Meme would let you. Oh, that's even more gross. We just saw briefly in Premium MSG's hand they are doing that. Okay, so but the Garurumon can strip sources.
Yes. So we are going to go into the Machinedramon.
Opting not to play anything underneath it, and also not opting to Digivolve into for 3 to attack. This Machinedramon, I believe, has 2 sources of protection right now. Face down or
Yes.
level 5.
Yep. So it is 2. So not going to activate the wind. Digivolving is kind of cutting us off from an extra protection. Because if we tucked a DM5, the DM5 would have also provoked another face down source.
The problem is there's nothing in trash, so you would have to place from hand, which is also -1 in your hand.
Yeah, we're not really seeing some of the draws. I mean, the analog youth has been helping us get some draws going. So
yeah.
Next turn, we're going to see the Gabumon promote.
This is the one of.
This is definitely a one of. But now we're in an awkward spot. We're going to protoform. Go. We have Phoenix Bird. Phoenix. Oh, no. Oryukin. Wow. That's going to be Digivolve and then delete, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, no. You only delete if you get the security check, I believe. So. All right. So we're back at 2. Are we going to promote the Gabu? There's probably no reason to promote Gabu. No, never mind. I take it all back.
Yeah, Gilbert's is interesting because we do get that Digivolve aspect. That's something that's really good. We're going to tuck underneath using our analog youth, I believe.
Yeah.
We're going to gain a memory, draw, so we'll go to 3. We're looking for another 5 right now, I think.
Because that's probably where we are. Oh, we're going to strip some sources. That's huge. Strip Protoform, strip. What else would you go for? The
Probably
Phoenix
the Geo for birds? No, you're right. The Garuda X. Garuda X and Protoform.
Yeah, it's a little it's questionable. It's hard because we're not gonna get rid of the Protoform. That's curious. So going for
Interesting.
Yeah, deciding to go for 4 and 5 there. So stopping some of the aggression, but some of the defensive nature we're not protecting ourselves from. Like I would have liked to see the Protoform get stripped here.
Do we have Metal Meme in hand? I think we might have Metal Mememon in hand because if we go into Metal Mememon, we'll tuck a source. Yeah, that's the Metal Meme.
Oh, that'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
strip the rest and bounce.
Yeah. Gilbert's finding themselves pretty stuck here with watching this one Digimon Emperor really kind of shutting them out of the game because they really it's clear that they just want to be able to promote.
Yep.
They want to promote, activate these cool boys, really go at it.
Losing that search off of Gil X is really rough. And again, Digivolving for 3 into Groundmon X is really rough.
Yeah, if they could just find a base Groundmon, I think they would probably be able to do everything they want, especially with just, again, 2 cool boys training. But just the cards just not running their way is really unfortunate.
Triggering the analog youth again from EX9. We're going to gain a mem, draw, and then we can Digivolve off of with the Sunomon's effect.
This is gonna be a reduce for
is that Vade?
For free.
Is that Vade?
Yeah, that is Vademon. So it's going. So it Digivolves for 4 naturally, but however, it's gonna reduce itself for every face down card, so 3, and then we are Digivolving off of the effect of the Sunomon, which it makes
reduced
it
by
free.
1. Yeah. And keep in mind, this Vademon's effect isn't once per turn. So this BT22 Vademon is going to bounce both Cool Boys, effectively putting Julian way behind right now and sort of setting up their board.
It is once per turn, though. So I think one of those Cool Boys is on the board. You're good. But then we have that leaves us with enough memory. Machinedramon for 4, so really still valuing
that's so gross. I wonder if Premium MSG runs the same tech that Koi did. Koi was our 4th place player from Dallas Bandai Card Games Fest. He runs Blitz Greymon, but I don't know if we're going to see Blitz Greymon ace out of Premium MSG here.
No, I mean, it's possible. I mean, there's no reason. part of what makes this deck strong is that you can just run the Blitzgray Ace, and Blitzgray Ace is just such a strong card. We do get to Digivolve for training Digivolve for 1. Again, missing out on any kind of cool boy shenanigans.
We're gonna see another.
We have Phoenix Mon.
Oh no, we're gonna go into War Growl X.
Oh, okay. I had my War Growls backwards.
It's okay. We're going to utilize Fragment 3.
Yeah, so that's gonna force us to try to delete, and then from there we gain a memory off of Cool Boy. So just protecting our board ever so a little bit, and we're not going to be able to pull that off again. I think. Do we have 3 sources? No, we have only 2.
Enough sources. You're gonna have to tuck next turn for analog use effect.
Yeah, so we're gonna see potentially Vademon do its thing. Or no, we gotta we still have a chance. Is it time for Phoenix? We have the Proto Form.
You've got to delete this Vademon. This Vademon's going to be brutal. But at the same time, the Machine Drumon's going to be able to check 4 security. 2 security. It could potentially unspend end of turn and then Blitzgray if a premium MSG does run. I haven't looked at the list. But that Blitzgray
I know it could do 3 checks because if we win attack, we have another Metal Greymon in trash, so we can get up to 3 checks. Looks like we went to Gallimon X anybody to start doing stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna do the DP reduction with Gallimon X from EX8. We are going to get rid of the Vademon, and then we should gain back some memory in regards with the Guilmon and Growlmon. No, wait, the Growlmon X was stripped.
Yeah, no. This is a fresh stack.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
I think
so. We don't gain any memory.
I think we did gain memory.
Okay.
Because we were at 1. Digivolve for 4. Maybe we should have gained the memory.
That's what I was wondering. I thought we should have gained memory from the inheritables. I'm not sure if we have a. I thought there was a Guilmon X and a Growlmon X for sure.
I thought there was definitely a Growl X, and I thought there was a Geo X, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna have to move on from that.
We're gonna attack with Machine Dramon, trigger the effect to place a level 5 cyborg or a Digimon with the DM trait.
It's gonna be 3 checks.
Yeah.
1 training. So level 4, level 5, and then we get a training added to the board. All right. So do we have? There's a world where we go. What are we looking for? We're looking for Vademon again.
The video has raid.
Doesn't have retail though. As funny as you can be, I don't think that's how kind of funny we're gonna be.
What to do?
Didn't activate the Cool Boy here, or didn't activate the Analog Youth. I think is interesting. Here's another
Feel Garuru. Analog Youth. Is that a Blitz? Blitzgray?
I think that's meat.
I can't tell.
Yeah, it's a little tough. It's okay though.
Yeah. It looks like a Digimon card.
Oh, it's Andro. It's an Andromon.
Oh, yeah. It's the Alt-Art Andro. So that gives you a Nate blocker at least.
So I think 1 goes under us. One of these goes. No, it has to be a version 2. So yeah, the Garuru goes under the Gabu, and Andromon's just gonna go to the bottom of the deck. Now, does that trigger our Analog Youth? Is it time to finally trigger Analog Youth here?
I think you Veggie here. I think Veggie, because Veggie lets you Digivolve from a Digimon in the trash as well.
Yes. Oh, we're gonna hard play Veggie.
But why?
Just so we can have more bodies to answer whatever it is our Gallimon player is doing. So we're gonna Digivolve.
The Gallant X is now affected because the memory has gone back to Julian's turn.
Just a Digivolve for 1. We're gonna strip. We're gonna bounce the Cool Boy, and then finally Analog Youth gets triggered. Choke to a 2 memory situation. Now we can't use Protoform to reduce any kind of jumps.
Oh, that is gross too.
We can training though, and with our memory gains, probably gain some memory back.
Let's
see. Next, I mean, we do have a very impressive board here from Premium MSG. We got 4 bodies. and 2 security checks on the other side. So like Julian really does have to think it's if there's ever a time to potentially just do what we got to do with Phoenixmon X, like now is the time, especially since we have the training. So we're gonna like I believe there's no blocker on the Machine Dramon. I'm seeing
Correct. And there's no redirect either. But
uh,
one thing that is curious to me is that why hard play the Vegiemon to create another body when you could have evoed over Biomon and now you'd have a Vademon that has 2 instances of protection?
I think we were just valuing going wide here.
Okay.
Just having a spot for each of these on deletions to potentially happening gave us some value, but no, I still understand what you're saying. We could have just gone into Veggie. We could have just Digivolved into Veggie. We'll just have to see where we decide to take this. All right,
Oh, is that promo?
Attempt to delete Machine Dramon. No, it's not 13k or higher.
Nope.
And this chokes to 1. Oh,
so
that's
now
unfortunate.
I mean, you're still going to break 3 security with Machine Dramon here, but the Gallimon does have blocker. But the issue is it doesn't have immunity. So if Premium MSG added the Andromon earlier, correct?
No, we bottom decked up.
Okay, because but he has Metal Meme in hand. It's over.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's the Andro.
It is Andro?
Yeah, it's Andro. So Andro will let him DP reduce the stack completely to wipe it out, and then the attack will go through. Or was it Metal Meme?
It was Metal Meme. You were right. And then we're going to attack with all our bodies. Yeah, Phoenixmon just off to a really bad start in the sense that like they were kind of locked behind on Emperor. Not seeing a normal Growlmon kind of hurt them as well. Because if they were able to see the normal Growlmon, I think their lines would have been a little cleaner, a little easier to complete, especially getting the draws that they wanted. And yeah.
It's really interesting that in round 6, our opener was, Red Purple Imperial versus Mastamon, and Red Purple Imperial happened to open up, Medieval Gallimon both games, right? And Premium MSG opens up Digimon Emperor, and now suddenly Julian's kind of just shut out for the duration of this game. So at this point, if Premium MSG goes first again and drops Digimon Emperor, Julian might have to really rethink his strategy because of the fact that he now has to deal with Digivolving up to level 4 at minimum, and then trying to utilize those cool boys later for only and ever only the Groundmon X.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing we're gonna have to see is I think that's the biggest thing we're gonna have to make ourselves aware of is just like Julian's deck didn't fully cooperate. I thought I saw Phoenixmon X in hand. There were multiple instances where I felt like a Phoenixmon X into security would have done a decent job.
Yes.
And Julian didn't take that opportunity. And I think because of that, I think it was just a case of our deck just not cooperating. We are choosing to go first. Here's rookie training.
Ooh.
Look at 2. There's probably gonna is that double Growl X? No, it's a cool boy.
Growl X and cool boy, yeah.
Yeah.
Now the question is what?
Ooh,
Okay, so
yellow
we open it with
rookie.
Elec training right off the bat. And one thing that's really great about DM Toolbox is that you, the player who has it, gets to really see, oh, there's the Emperor. But as a DM player, you get to see all the sources that go underneath the Digimon. So you have full knowledge of what you're sending to trash or, what's going to be in the trash soon enough. Simple choke back with Cool Boy. We're going to add the Growlmon X and then bottom deck another War Growl X with, I think, a Gallantmon X. Was that what you saw too?
Yeah, I think that's what I saw. Looks like we're thinking about, we're leaving the raising area alone.
Yeah. Because you know what your trash is going to be filled with. So now you can utilize this to constantly see like if you have enough DM2s in trash to fully utilize the effect of certain cards.
Oh, we're going to pass with meat on the table. Draw a card and...
Formerly the shortest card in the Digimon card game.
Yeah, now it's K.
Now it's K. Now it's K.
What is it? I think, what's the meme going around that Digimon... In terms of Bandai games, Digimon has not only the shortest card name, but the longest.
Correct.
So we claimed both.
Yes.
One Piece can eat it. I don't know.
So Cool Boy is going to be suspended here in order to use its effect after the Groundmon is digivolved into Groundmon X. We're going to draw another card. In addition to that, draw one, trash one effect off of Groundmon X. I guess we have questions now. I think this is another funny thing in that a lot more players are going to be asking questions about DM because DM is not a very well-known deck until recently.
Yep. And it's kind of funny right now because I have the current issue of dealing with not only DM as in digital monsters being a relevant deck, but also DM in terms of Dark Masters becoming coming into terminology again. Because it's just that they're both what's the word? They're anagrams, not anagrams, something like that.
Acronyms.
Acronyms. They're both the acronyms are DM. So everyone's like, "Have you tried the new DM deck?" I'm like, "Which one? But why?"
And so we gained a bunch of memory because our Digimon stack was deleted, which it's okay because at the same time we can now utilize all those memory gaining effects from our Digimon being deleted. We played a Guilmon back, and then we're climbing up the chain again, kind of seeing what we need to. This Groundmon from BT21, when it's digivolved into, you try to delete a Digimon with, I believe, 4,000 DP, and then if you don't, you trash the top 2 cards from both players' decks.
All right, so...
Oh, what was Insecurity was a Puppetmon Ace. I know some players have been leaning more into Black War Greymon Ace with the new format, since a lot of DM trait level 5s are going to be black in color.
Red or black? Yeah, they're really. I mean, most of them are. All of them are black, aren't they?
Yes. I think every one of them that you'd use in a Machine Dramon deck, yes.
Yeah, nice. So that makes sense. I mean, Puppetmon also like that. I don't know. The Black or Gray Ace card seems like a really interesting card. I have to see it out in the wild a little more often. Like the 13, if your opponent has a 13k or higher immunity, is an interesting concept, but definitely one of the. I feel like in practice it ends up being one of the weaker immunities. I'm not sure how to compare it. At least like Tyrant has a difficult time. Like Tyrant's immunity is usually considered some of its weakest, one of the weakest immunities, and so I think Black War Gray kind of sits a little bit with it in that sense.
I think the big thing with it is mainly for the fact that it's a great counter card against decks like CS Omnimon in general, because with Nokia Shiramine out, it gives you a big DP buff. All right, so we're checking cards and trash right now, possibly for Julian to ask mainly about, or sorry, Premium MSG to ask about whether there's enough to potentially game him on board, because we're at the level 5 stage for Julian, which can mean there's a Phoenixmon X play soon.
But like promoting and risking the promote here could, I mean, I guess we're at 1 memory. I think we ran a risk here. We'll have to see what's possible.
We really needed to get a... There's not enough DMs, so I think this is the play.
We're attacking.
Hoping gets deleted, because by deleting it, now you have filled your trash with more DM2 trade cards. By hard playing a Vegemon, never mind. We're playing File Island. File Island to the bottom of the security.
Yep, I think we're now in a comfortable position where Julian can go for not an OTK, but definitely can go for game here. This is a very, I mean, we need the, I guess we actually still need
oh, is that what they're trying to do?
We still need a Protoform or X Antibody, one of them. I think we do have it in hand. Okay, Growl X. That's going to trigger Cool Boys. Yeah, gain 2 memory, draw 2 cards. Maybe we draw the Protoform here, and I think it's an and. I think I caught a glimpse of it at some point. I guess we'll see.
Okay, so I'm guessing they did File Island because they wanted to set up File Island so that Vegemon can be played. I need to double check if File Island is... that's what I was looking for. Is File Island from hand or trash, or is it simply just trash?
I think it's both. But we are going to trash the top security. I think I just think we're going to go for game. That's over. Or you can, we got our full combo. DM falling short here of what they needed to get done. So Julian's again the deck cooperating lets us get there.
They trashed the last security, correct?
Yes.
And that's why. Because File Island, if it's hitting security, you may play a play cost 5 or lower card with the DM trait. I think what Premium MSG was thinking was that Julian was going to go for a level 3 or 4 to play for the rush factor. And so by setting up File Island, that meant that he could play a Digimon from hand or trash. And then he could grab all the sources from the trash, if I'm mistaken.
No, you're right.
To then Digivolve an Evademon and bounce.
Oh wait, no, Vegimon's end of turn. Sorry, no.
Yeah. I just double checked. Yeah, it's end of turn. It's not on play. So what was the play then with File Island? Was the hand just that?
It was just probably just that bad, hoping to draw. I mean, there are some level 4s in the deck that really kind of answer certain situations that could have worked out for us. Like I'm thinking like Monochrome's always fun. Digivolve. The Digivolve from Monochrome. I don't think we had it in rotation though. Potentially looking at maybe there was something with Garurumon we could have gotten done. I forget which. I have a hard time remembering all the level 4 DM cards in the sense of which ones when Digivolving, which ones are on play, which ones are when attacking,
which ones have training,
which ones have training. They're all.
Yeah.
I know there's like certain rules you can follow to help yourself memorize. I do struggle with the memory of it, but like it just playing to our outs. I think Premium MSG just had a bad start and
I'm a little
really
bit more
see what they wanted.
I'm a little more familiar now after interviewing Koi. So we are going to see a Gigimon going to Guilmon from BT21. We then play a training, and we are going to bottom deck the, I believe, Protoform immediately and go into the War Growlmon.
Luckily for us, on Premium MSG side, we do have the rookie. We're going to training, good old Biomon, Raid, Inheritable. I do love that all the DM rookies have generic inheritables. I think that's really sick. We're gonna once again goodbye. This is like we're running the replay. What is happening? I feel like that was the exact same Gabu search. Cool or Digimon Emperor. Yeah, Digimon Emperor, Machine Dramon, and then I guess last time we had like a Garu or a version 2 to put under. But
I will say I think Julian has a little bit more of an advantage right now because even if Premium MSG is dropping Vademon, it doesn't really help in that Vademon specifically doesn't target these option cards, which means if the Tamer isn't like on the board, then that means nothing happens. But this is good. Premium MSG actually finding Analog Youth is huge for future plays.
Yeah, but we got double training on the other side. Julian could just have it. Let's see what happens. I mean, Cool Boy is not in rotation, so but we find Growl. Phoenix to the bottom though is kind of rough. Maybe we already have one in hand.
We're at what? 1 memory? 2 memory? 2 memory.
2 memory.
So we go into Growlmon, delete nothing, so trash 2. Isn't it both players or is it just you?
This is the BT21 one, so it's just yourself who does it.
Yeah. Okay, so we got Growl X. So now that when this stack is deleted, we are going to get a Guilmon to come back out and potentially climb again.
So we get I think that's the rush one we just threw in there. I don't think we have close to 20 yet, but it's nice to get prepped.
Yeah. And the reason why we're still at 2 memory, by the way, is the red training was used.
From here, we got...
Do it again?
Looks like training, go War Growl. This is the B222 one.
Oh, one of Gravity Crush gone.
All right, Gravity Crush is gone, but we still can go. We can still do things like go. Oh no,
another training. So, is it possible? At 1 memory, I mean, you can still use Analog Youth to tuck a card underneath, draw, gain a memory. If you have Garurumon, you can strip 3 sources, or is it just?
I think it's just the 1. Maybe it does do 1 for every face down.
Yeah,
for each.
Yeah. So for each of its face down Digivolution cards, trash any 1 Digivolution card. So yeah. So there's the Garurumon. We're gonna trash 3.
Yeah. So I mean, you're just gonna take out
trash 4. It's gonna trash 4.
Oh, it's 1 plus.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's going to put 1 under, right.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that part. So we're going to trash the 4, and then Metal Mame?
That'd be mean. I mean, there's a world you can just... funny enough, you can just go Vade. Yeah, that's what we're going to do.
You did you have the egg and then delete by game mechanic here.
Yup. And I think Julian's a little starstruck by that wasn't expecting that route, especially with as many sources as we had underneath.
Oh, second analog. Oh, so now we're loading 2 underneath this Vademon every turn. It has Fragment 3, so it has 2 instances of protection right now. It will have 3 instances next turn, and if Julian plays any Tamers, that's going to be a bad time.
So we are just going to Digivolve in the back. We're not going to let Digimon Emperor ruin our game plans once again. So we just got double training. And I think is this all our trainings? No, I think we left 1 training on board the entire time.
Yeah.
But 4 in the back, 2 trainings in the front. We're ready to do a lot of damage next turn. So hopefully Premium MSG, if they want to continue here, they need to be able to produce a result.
Oh, you're finding a lot of good level 5s here. So you're looking for a Machine Dramon. Are you going to training the Electmon?
Machine Dramon.
We do have Machine Dramon in hand.
Yeah, you probably should do the Electmon. There's almost no reason not to unless you're worried about decking out, but I don't think that's happening in this matchup.
Yeah. I
think if you lose, it's going to be by a good like security effect or something, or an oppressive attack.
Oh, they put their hand on top.
Uh-oh. That's funny. I actually witnessed this in person the other day.
Yeah.
So they have at least 7 cards. They probably went up to 8.
Yeah, their hand's good. The Electron was the topmost card, so they're good. I think you own a machine here.
There's no tamer to bounce with Vade.
Because Julian's likely going to go into Orumon to Digivolve, which means if you get Digivolved into Vademon, you still have Fragment 3 of like active.
Yeah. Digivolve. What? Oh, what? We have the machines in trash? That's not. Wait. What is wait. Oh, this is metal. Oh, this is metal Tyranno. I thought this was Machine Dramon. Oh my god.
Me too. I thought it was the 2-star Machine Dramon, but it's the Metal Tyrannomon. So Premium MSG pitched Metal Mememon for Metal Tyrannomon's effect to reduce its play cost.
Right. So we played it for 5, choking to 1. Do we just not have a Machine Dramon? I guess maybe that's it. I feel like Machine Dramon would have been a really strong play.
I don't think they do. I will tell you that this stack doesn't mean anything, because if this Vademon survives... Okay, so we've got Raid Retail.
Milling Oryu is a good sign for us. We do have Protoform. We'll go over Protoform Wargrowl. Protoform Wargrowl, delete yep.
Metal Tyranno, yep. And then you gain a memory off of the Geel X and Growl X. Because the Digimon was deleted.
Training into what? What is this? Got to be a Gallant, I guess. Oh no, we have Phoenix. We have Proto. We have Protoform. We can go into whatever we want. But it is going to be Gallimon. Yeah, this is the alternate R Gallimon X antibody. Gonna minus 4K. Gonna minus.
It's another minus 4, right?
Gonna minus 4 and then attempt to delete. Then we fragment.
Fragment doesn't reset though, so it isn't the stack gone.
It's only minus 4 right now.
Okay.
Once we attack, we will do the
minus 4 again.
Exactly. We will. I think this is resolving incorrectly, but it's okay.
It's the same overall steps, yeah.
Yep.
Gotta love DP reduction. It's probably that and Digivolve are the only 2 ways to really get around certain immunities.
Yep. So I think what the judge is coming in to discuss is the idea that the Premium MSG chose to not activate Fragment, and because of that, the Gallimon does not trigger unsuspend or burning a security. Now we go into an actual swing here for 2 checks. And so Premium MSG, by not electing to do the fragment, a Digimon did get deleted. And from there, that's why we're at the current point state we're at. And that's why I was a little tripped up. How many
No,
rounds would
that
be? I
makes
think it's
sense.
9 rounds.
So premium MSG unsuspends, draws. There's the machine now. So if premium MSG can go all the way up into a Vademon play, do you think that helps?
I mean, yeah, because Gallimon, I mean, the Gallimon stack is vulnerable. So Elecmon can do training. We are potentially like, are we in a world where we can actually trigger this analog youth? I hope we are. Because we need as many face down sources as possible.
Sume only Digivolves can only Digivolve into a Digimon in the hand. So we are kind of capped at resources from the trash.
Mm-hmm.
But Veggie here would help. Kabuteri, this will suspend.
We'll suspend the Guillemon.
And then
we could do something like Vademon pass the turn. But Vademon won't put anything underneath, which won't trigger analog youth. So we have to figure out a moment to trigger analog youth. We are going to go here. We go with the Kabuteri.
Yes.
We're going to
on the Gallant.
Kabu on the Gallant means it can't unsuspend, I believe.
Correct.
And even though we are immune, we will still have access to what we want here. Now we're just going to hard play Veggie. 1, 2, 3. And this is what I was actually talking about. So hard play the Veggie, put 3 DM cards underneath, and then Digivolve into Vade. Now the analog youths and the Vade trigger at the same time. So you can actually, while the memory's crossed over, we can trigger Vade to Digivolve the Gallant. Now, if we desire, we could go analog youth and yeah, we're gonna bounce back that to hand.
Yep.
Analog youth. Yeah. And now we're level 5. We can't attack, but now is the time for the machines.
The Kabu can attack.
Kabu can attack, but it was not going to be able to go over the Gallant, the Growl, because I think the Growl is what 10k base and then plus the 3k from its own effect for now.
Do you Metal Mame here?
You could. I think Metal Mame will clear. No, Metal Mame won't clear board. Machine Dramon could do a lot.
Metal Mame trashes 1 for each face down card. So you trash 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Leaves Wargrowl with 2 sources, unfortunately.
Yeah, it is unfortunate. And oh no, only Gabumon.
That doesn't feel good.
So I guess we're go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna ask, could you have done something with meat here?
Did we play the meat this? I guess yeah, we could have done meat, but choosing not to.
Because that would have been a reduction cost. So you could have evoed into a level 5 for 2.
Yeah.
Which would have
choked. Yeah.
Well, they played Gabu for 3.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, there's still reasons to, especially with the Digimon suspended like that. You're not worried about the big Phoenixmon or Yukon shenanigans because they do need to get to an attack to establish that. You're also not afraid of Gallant X because maybe Gallant X does say something like, delete a guy, you delete the rookie, you gain the memory back for going into Gallant X, but you're still not going to unsuspend because you're going to consume that
correct
that with the Gabumon. So 2 memory here to just potentially extend into a bigger turn next turn. It just feels right. Yeah, obviously you always want to be able to put your opponent to as closest to 1 as possible. But in this case, I don't see a big difference here. It looks like we are considering going into that Gallant one.
Interesting. So we still thinking.
I imagine we're gonna do something along the lines of looks like we're considering promo or we're considering X.
No?
Yes.
So
X.
Choose
X
your
here.
poison. What do you want?
We're gonna minus 4k the Gabu, and then we're gonna try to delete the well, gain your memory first because that's the newest trigger. So we do keep turn. We're confirming that we keep turn.
We let it go.
Yeah, we're gonna let it go. It makes sense to me. It's unfortunate, but yeah. Yeah, we really needed to find a way to be able to clear that war ground. Unfortunately, not getting
Yeah.
us there. Ooh, we're counting
Ooh,
trash.
not the promo gallant. The promo gallant's gonna, because
Yeah.
commentary is small enough.
Mm-hmm. Promo gallant, it is free. Wow.
Oh, there's a machine right there.
Why did we unsuspend?
Because we are
Oh, we're gonna
deleting it.
delete. Oh, we're deleting our own gallant.
Correct.
Wow. Okay.
And then interesting
Protoform
choice.
into what do we?
Protoform in another Gallant X.
Hmm.
I guess you attack first.
Trying to protoform into or you can ace or yeah, or you can ace.
Oh,
That's pricey, but it clears board.
yeah. And it also does put your opponent on a clock at that point, because ooh, shiny. What does this do? Oh, it's that card. I don't want it.
Oh, I think they're. I mean, wait. Do we just have another Gallant X potentially?
That's what I was gonna say. If you have
Oh
another,
no, or
they're
you
doing it.
can
They're doing
minus
it.
16k. Poor Kabuteri didn't deserve this. Machine Dramon, please be in the hand. Oh my god.
If
Can
you
we just
hard slam Machine Dramon right now and then tuck Metal Meme,
Metal
gross.
Mame? I think we. Okay.
Oh, I
Oh,
guess
this
that
does
works
it.
too. That works
This works.
too.
Yeah.
And then overflow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do it again.
Overflow. That's gonna be reduced by 3. Yep. And then all the analog youths get the trigger.
Oh wait, it's only Digivolve 1. Rip.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got to deal with this. It's a blocker. I
I think
mean,
that's fine.
you
We're
need a
looking
Machine
at.
Dramon here. Machine Dramon or Puppetmon?
We are going to meet.
Oh, we are using it. What are we Digivolving into? It's basically training.
I mean, Blitz Gray is kind of good.
Does he run it though? Is the question.
Yeah, I'm not sure. There's
Okay.
Machine Dramon, good old Machine Dramon hitting the stage. I know we have something good in trash at this point for it. We're talking about.
We even get a redirect too. That's so good.
Yeah, that's why this Vademon's so strong. And a generic redirect. What collection of 5s do we think is good enough for this? Looks like we're going for Metal Greymon. So
that's gonna be enough to delete it still.
Yeah, Metal Greymon.
Face 7 and then +3 for every face down, right?
Is it 3 for every face down? That's disgusting.
Let me double check.
Sorry,
it's 5,000 base, and then for each face down 2.
Okay, which it's still enough. We have it's 15k deletion power right there.
Yeah. All
right, so we don't have a way to attack. We also have to make sure that like if we choke to 1, we're in a good spot. All the trainings have been used. The clock is running out though.
Oh my goodness, we're doing another veggie play.
We're doing it again. Doing it again. Are we just hard? Wait. Did we?
We're gonna call the memory back to 1.
Is this memory? I guess I believe.
All right, it's hard to tell.
Mm-hmm. We hard played the veggie, which plays for 3, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know. I didn't think we were at 0, but I guess we were, and we're just gonna digivolve it in the back. Or Growlmon. Ooh, we're starting to lose. Julian's starting to lose the advantage here. We're gonna look at machine.
But this is the kind of game I love watching. The back and forth, as Koi put it, the anime-esque style of 2 players going at it, exchanging moves. It's not one-sided by any means. It's very much you do something, I do something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this thing
we're resolving analog youths here.
Correct. Beginning of turn, because then we can go up to 3 memory. But after we tuck 2 sources underneath Vademon.
All right.
Because that Digimon Emperor was going to be painful.
Yeah. All right, Digivolve in the back. That's good old Biomon.
Do you training here? I'm very concerned about Premium MSG's deck right now. I just don't know if he has a lot in there. Is my concern.
Yeah, we are running out, but we're gonna swing. It's gonna be. Do we have another metal gray?
Oh, I think we do. I think it's at the bottom.
Guess
But
we'll
we're looking for
see.
Gigadramon because we want that unsuspend.
Looks like
Or
we have
Megadramon, sorry, Megadramon.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna put a Machine Dramon underneath just for funs, because we can. And swing. This is gonna be 2 checks. Do we unsuspend ourselves?
Protoform. And then end. We're going to delete our lowest. It's 1 fragment still. We'll unsuspend. We'll attack again. 2 checks.
2 checks. That's a lot of 5s. Training.
Can you win here?
No. I mean, no, I don't think so. We're just gonna choke to 1. Yeah.
Yeah, and then leave Vademon up as a potential ace target with a redirect. Ooh.
Reboot thanks to Analog Youth. And
And
I
we
think
have-
we're out of options.
And all these Digimon are buffed by 1000 DP on all turns, I believe, because of File Island for each face down.
Yeah, for each face down. So the Machine Dramon is plus 6k.
Hey,
Sitting at 18k.
You got another promo Gallantmon?
That could help because it would heal us.
I'm most assuredly that a promo Gallantmon would be a little bit huge here because you could promo Gallant. There is the redirect, but you could also go into a Gallant X for more DP reduction again. But you also don't have Rush is the issue. That's the problem.
Swinging. Yeah, there's nothing. That's just a easy. Oh, we're gonna ace instead.
Oh, there's the Black War Gray
We were
ace.
just talking about this, and we're gonna scoop it up. We had no outs.
Dang. And right at the conclusion of time as well. Well done. Premium MSG takes this round 2-1.
Yeah, just another game where Julian wasn't able to go into a Phoenix X play. I think we needed to find a route that let us get us there a little more, and just couldn't. We saw multiple different routes where it was just like, yeah, like the Oryukin. Got the Oryukin play, and then we got we went into, what was the first one? Was a Gallant X play instead of a Phoenix. I feel like Julian was focused more on trying to be Gallantmon than getting the Phoenixmon situation correct, and it did not play in their favor, unfortunately.
We saw in both games how Digimon Ember really affected negatively the impacts of promoting up a Guilmon to utilize that Guilmon X effect, because you definitely want to use the Guilmon X to search, and then from there build up wider.
Right.
The hard counter for that, of course, is the Digimon Emperor, but the other hard counter for Gilbirds in this particular scenario was the fact that Cool Boys could now no longer sit on the board with the presence of Vademon. So
Yeah,
that's where. Oh, go for it.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's one of those things where when you're cut off from a line of play and you haven't drawn a lot of cards, like that Cool Boy is 20% of your hand, right? If you're sitting on a 5-card hand, Cool Boy is 20% of it. It really cuts down on what you can and can't do. We see that oftentimes, just like indirectly cutting off your opponent's options and making them feel like not worth it to play really limits how things go. But that being said,
it does show the effectiveness though of the deck, which is definitely, DMB2 has been an up and coming deck that a lot more players are playing. It's not still seeing the high numbers that I projected it to be after seeing its potential at Bandai Card Games Fest, but players are starting to dive into it more.
But with that being said, this is the Core TCG Digimon Regional in California. We'll be heading to a break. We're going into round 8, so we got 2 more rounds of goodness for you guys. So see you then. Take us away, Eggman. Swooshes us to the other side. I went the other way.
All right, we're back. This is round 8, featuring Premium MSG again and also GFG Peaches. Both these players are undefeated, so we're going to see DM B2 Machine Drum again. My name is Digi-Panda, joined with Risu the Squirrel for Core TCG's Los Angeles in-person regionals.
And it's Red Purple Imperial versus DM Machine Drum. We just saw Premium MSG take it over Geo Birds, Phoenix Mon X, whichever you prefer. But Red Purple Imperial, definitely a deck that is gaining in popularity. Like, I don't know, it is just a strong deck that can, like, with really strong floodgates going forward. So I see why. I see the combo potential. At the end of the day, I feel like there are a couple weaknesses to the deck in terms of it. Like, a lot of people kind of coined the term losing to yourself in the sense of, if you don't trash a level 5 and a 4 early on enough, you're just never going to combo. And luckily enough,
we did.
Miss memory boost being used to trash the 2,
4
Digimon and 5.
Emperor again? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but it's kind of funny because, like, Machine Drum or Red Purple Imperial doesn't care in this scenario. You put them to 2, so if they there's a world where they promote now and just go off King, but nah, they're gonna. Looks like they're finding a different route. They're gonna go Vmon, choke to 1 with this trash 1, draw 2. Getting another level 5, I believe, in the trash here at the top. I think it's another Pale Dramon, or maybe it's the Dino. I think it's Dino B, actually.
Is that a second Emperor in the hand for Premium MSG?
Yes, and it's gonna get played. Watch this. Oh,
no,
never mind.
Nope, it's the same thing. Okay, so we do see the Blitz Gray, a snap to hand, and we're also going to put, I believe was it Andromon or was it the Metal Mame?
It looks like I didn't see it. And Metal Mame went under.
Fast. Okay, Metal Mame.
Yeah, because only version 2, like with the Gabumon, only version 2 can be tucked under.
Yeah, it was Metal Mame. I just checked the replay.
So, with that said, we will
chip. That's actually pretty bad because I believe Peaches at this point can take game if they full combo.
So here it looks like another missed memory boost to draw a card. So we're gonna have a lot of memory, but I think if we just play this Digimon Emperor, we're gonna be in a good spot.
Do you just training again? Do you just training a Lekmon and then go into another Emperor? Oh, they're promoting.
Yeah. I mean, I do like the idea of ending on Emperor for sure. Because at that point, you can put your opponent all the way to like 3 and still kind of still get the Digimon Emperor full value, which is really nice. Because you'll be able to skip the main phase effect, start a main phase effect of the Wormmon, and all this. So you just don't want to put your opponent to 3.
We're gonna Evo. What are we Evoing to? Kabuteri for 1.
It's like Kabuteri for 1. Yep.
Tuck, but you'll spend nothing, but it'll be huge.
Yeah, and then we're gonna see
Do you Vademon here for free?
Maybe. Yeah, and we are going to meet, but the meet's not gonna. We gotta put a card under. I don't even think we have the Vademon in hand. I guess we'll see.
Oh, yeah, we're not. We're just gonna choke to 1, go into Metal Tyranno.
That's not bad. That's a really good play. Metal Tyranno. I mean, unfortunately, maybe the Vade would have been better just because. I mean, we do choke to 1, but
Yep.
no protection on this Metal Tyranno is kind of rough. Can't promote the Wormmon.
What's removal though? Imperial Dramon Ace, Dragon Mode Ace. Is that one of your means to removal? But then it feels bad because you're giving 6 memory or 5 memory.
Yep. There's a world where you pop boosts and just hard play a rookie and then just full combo off of that. But no, we're gonna go a little slower than that. Analog Youth milling out 2 Analog Youths and then
My brothers.
getting 1 more. Yeah. What's the play?
Do you Machine Dramon here? Because if you tuck via effect, somehow, I don't think you can though.
Yeah, we can. It's gonna be weird.
I feel like you just machine here.
Maybe so we can have like a full board of protection, but if we machine, it passes to 2, and we're that gives our opponent
I can feel how much that pained you, Risu. I can feel it.
Hurts.
It hurts.
It hurts because now we have access to. I mean, I guess we don't have now I'm recorrecting myself. We don't have access to the Wormmon because if we promote, we're gonna lose 2 memory on the Digimon Emperor, and Digivolving into a 4 is still gonna cost us 1, which will pass turn. Still potentially means full combo, but we're gonna be forced to use it without proccing any boosts, which is definitely something we want to do. And one of the only ways we actually get the OTK, and with all the protections under this Machine Dramon, Machine Dramon is definitely a great play now that I've re-looked at it.
2, 3, 4. So there's 5 instances of protection, right? 4? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. No, 4 instances of protection. Now you pop your memory boost.
All right, so yeah.
Go to 2. Now it's a question of counting that memory.
We do have to pop the boost early to actually get a lot of this off. We have promo Shadra in hand, I believe, with a normal Shadramon. So Digivolve forward 2. That's unfortunate. Promo Shadramon really the one that lets us do everything. We're gonna hard play another 4. That's not great, but that's gonna delete the Gabumon. DNA, Dino B. I know we have the Pale Dramon in trash, so that's coming out. End of turn DNA.
Okay. What is the play to counter this, though? So Dino B brings back the Paildramon.
I mean, our Machine Dramon isn't a blocker. Like, we could just go around it.
True.
All right, so we get the Dino B out. We got double Dino B. Probably not going to provoke an attack here. And then attempt to DNA. No, I think we already end of turn DNA'd, actually. So we can't do it again.
Wait, so we added the Pyodramon to hand? By returning one Digimon. Okay, so we returned the on play effect. And then
let me make sure. Let me make sure this route's in my head. So we digivolved into the Shadramon. Shadramon, we hard play. Oh, the XV is what DNA'd us. Yeah, XV is what DNA'd us, and then we can go That DNA'd us, and now it's end of turn, and now we're going to do this, and we get the attack, and continue. A little hard to follow, but that's Digimon sometimes.
Yep. And now this Imperial Dramon is sitting at what?
It's sitting at. It's got the plus. I think that was Dragon mode, right? So it's got the plus 3K from Dragon mode.
Didn't we get into
So it's
fighter
sitting
mode
at
though?
Yeah, so we'll be 15K?
15K, and
Or
then
16.
your opponent can't play Digimon or Tamers by effects. Luckily, you don't play anything by effects.
Yeah, you do reduce play cost, so we'll be fine. Machine Dramon can just attack. It depends on what our trash is. Let's see what our trash is. It's going to be 2 checks at security.
Do you have a Metal Mame? Of course. Metal Mame going for it, so... Oh.
That's going to be a lot of sources. How many sources we got?
5.
5. So 1, 2, 3. That's not going to clear, but we can clear partition. I mean, we can leave. Ideally, you actually leave the Dino Bee in.
Oh, they're
fine.
This is the game where MSG added the Blitz Greymon to hand earlier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to pull that combo off because we'll strip 5.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's targeting specifically which ones. Because then if you hard play Blitz Greymon Ace, you'll de-digivolve by
3.
By 3 to the egg.
Yep.
You also stop at the 3 though.
Yeah, so we did get rid of that's what we did. We made sure to stop at the egg. And wait, but if you stop at the you actually can't. We're gonna de-digivolve 1.
But if you did that, 1.
Yeah, this works.
Nice.
All right, Machine Dramon, it is gone,
and
now we have to rebuild
by effects.
It was just hard. Everything was hard slammed or when attacking, so we're good.
Oh, okay. I think next turn, MSG's gonna take it.
Yeah, from this board state, I don't think Red Purple Imperial can do too much. Not with 1 memory.
Yeah,
like,
that's the hard part.
Maybe there's a world where we see like calling for 1, bring back a Green Wormmon, hard play the Green Wormmon, and then
I don't think that matters though, because next turn, Machine Dramon can attack for 2 security, Vaidmon attacks for 1, and then I'm assuming that MSG has the Blitz Greymon Ace in hand, because then they can Digivolve over Vaidmon with that. Trigger end of turn, Metal Mememon's effect unsuspends first, and then Blitz Greymon Ace's effect lets you attack.
Yep, that's true.
Is the line I see right now.
Yeah, you're definitely right.
Question is, you're right, the Calling from Darkness here can add a lot of your pieces back, but the problem is you have to spend this entire turn rebuilding your board.
Looks like we're picking up we picked up the Ace. Decided to pick up the Ace Imperial Dramon Dragon mode. And now hard play the Solomon. Solomon on play is going to let you Digivolve into a level 4 from trash. Probably going to see that promo Shadra.
Free or Holy Beast. So we got the free part.
And then from here we go Worm. Worm, go level 4 again. This level 4 is going to let us DNA.
Oh man. We're going for full combo again here?
Yeah, but I think it's going to be for not. Oh wait, no. We don't have blocker.
Yeah, you don't have blocker.
I think we actually won the game here. DNA, because we still haven't hit end of turn.
Oh, wait. Ace. If it's a Blitz Greymon Ace, we just de-digivolve the stack and then block.
Oh, Ace. Yes. If... that's a big if, though. We'll see what happens. All right, So we're at the point where the Dino Bee can provoke an attack potentially.
This is also really bad because if it's Black War Greymon Ace, it's going to be immune from Imperial Dramon fighter mode.
Okay, so we are going into the dragon. Dragon will now attack Blitz. So we've proceeded to end of turn shenanigans. Go fighter. Then burn the security and then swing for game. Delete the Vade. Okay, we have Ace.
Got him.
Blitzcrank, Digivolve, and then
but it still goes through because there's no blocker.
Yeah, because of the rest. Oh, that's such a bummer.
What caused the rest?
The Wormmon attack.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah, there's an inheritable. Honestly, it's such a strong inheritable in this deck. It's just when attacking, suspend a guy. I think we really needed to see what Black War would have done it for us. It's hard to remember Black War. What's the full wording? Did you delete one of your opponent's play cost or lowers? Oh no, no. Black War wasn't doing nothing.
No, Black War wouldn't do anything there. So Pete just takes game one. Premium MSG had a pretty good idea.
Oh wait, no. Sorry. Don't we redirect? Or is it too late to redirect?
No, it's too late to redirect because if I read Vademon's effect says opponent's turn when one of your opponent's Digimon attacks. So at attack declaration after they've
so it's too late. That's
so that's the only instance if I recall the ruling, because the timing goes opponent attacks, they trigger all when attacking effects, and then it's your turn. But the blast window is the only instance that you can Digi-Evolve, but all the when attacking triggers have already happened. So that's why you can't do anything there. That's why you have to be in a blocker stage. Now I knew he had the ace, but I was kind of like, he wanted to go for game.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. So just a little premium MSG coming up a little short. I like they had a lot there.
This is a really good opener. We get Analog Youth and the Egman training already in the back. That's so good.
Yeah, this is gonna be pretty nice. And we go into level 4. So GFG Peaches making sure they understand what the Analog Youth can do.
Interestingly, Moment had the exact same reaction when he was playing Koi in a Card Fest. He literally was just like, man, I know every card except the DM stuff. Now you're making me read everything. Analog Youth. All right, so we'll trash. Oh, that's rough.
That's some bad. Well, we got a level 4, still no 5, and this is kind of what I'm talking about with the red purple Imperial. We need another. We're gonna Analog Youth will do it. Do we find 5? Analog Youth. There's the 5. That's huge. We're gonna probably pick up this Vmon, and if we have the other 5 in hand, like we're ready for combo.
Yeah, red purple Imperial is in a good position right now. It's not. The thing about DM Toolbox, it's very much a slower build. Now, at this point, you're probably going to slot a card, go up 1 memory, then Digivolve for reduced cost with the Sunomon and Analog Youth combination. At this point, you can probably set up a blocker. There's no Wormmon that suspends because that's not the green-purple one, which could have been problematic. Is it Vade? Are we going to Vade already? So it'll be reduced. It'll be free. Oh, spin Analog Youth back.
Yeah, go to the hand though, and I feel like Peaches kind of wants this because the thing about Analog Youth isn't the fact that it's going to be on board generating you potential memory. The fact Analog, for as far as Peaches is concerned, most of the time Analog's done its job.
Interestingly, I also talked to Koi about this, and he mentioned that when you spin back Analog Youth, it's actually not bad. So
okay, in this particular matchup,
yeah, he mentioned that it was actually fine to do that because it forces them to play it again. So they'll burn 2 memories. So if you put them at 1 memory on the dot, they can't full combo necessarily. Oh, we're going for another one?
Yeah, 2 ace targets, I guess. No, we're going for it's
Reboot. So we got an ace target there. The Garurumon doesn't feel good.
no. Red Purple Imperial, putting on Red Purple Imperial on having it this turn is kind of risky. I think Premium MSG understands that.
They
Then we're
don't
gonna
have it.
mill 2, draw a card. Another Dino Bee to trash is not good. Still looking for 5s, I think. I think we need the Dino. We need a 5 that actually plays a 5 from trash. And I think that's what the thing we're missing.
Yeah.
Analog Youth, tuck something. What are we doing? I see a, oh, we're going to go Garu. Okay. Gain the memory. Draw a card. Make sure we have 7, because, or 8 rather.
They're trying to load as many sources under Vademon right now. You attack. Do you pop and send back the other analog? We're not.
I thought you would, but I guess here we're going to keep going, get some stuff deleted.
Oh.
Metal Mom, and we wanted, I think we wanted the Garu to get deleted. We just wanted one
did.
of them deleted.
We wanted
yeah.
3. We wanted exactly 3 DMs. So the V2 is also with the egg, which also works. So now you can spin back. The other ones still have 3 sources. Now you have 2 bodies that have Fragment 3.
Fragment 3 could be an ace target. Yeah, I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot.
And that one memory, again, this is where you have to choose. Do you want to Analog Youth again? But now you're also staring down a lot.
I think Peaches has to go for combo here. I think
Correct.
It's just promote. It's literally just promote, pop these mem boosts, and see what happens. Because next turn you just lose any. Oh, not gonna promote. Okay,
Oh,
so
they're just gonna double Analog Youth?
Ooh, I mean they're dead on board. Oh wait, no, there's no rookie. Excuse me. My mistake.
There's no rookie. But the thing about this is that there are ways to manipulate the battle area to potentially give you an extra unsuspended attack. Because remember, you can still hard slam Blitz Greymon for game.
Right.
If you have Metal Memimon as an inheritable, mind you.
So double Analog Youth. Right, but
Painful combo off 3 memory?
all right, so we are going to go Analog Youth, go to 2. We just have no cheap way to go into Machine Dramon. It's really sad. Missing on the rookie is just so terrible.
Well, they just got it, so that helps.
No,
but
now it's game
late.
on board. Maybe, oh, we're going to attack?
We're not going to spin back. Oh, we're going to call back a 3. Ooh, that's not good. That's really bad.
Yeah, what are we going to
bring back? God dang it, it's the Wormmon.
Bring back Wormmon.
The MVP Wormmon.
Is there a way for us to get rid of that Wormmon potentially?
Yes. If you Machine Dramon here and then Metal Memimon, you spin it to bottom.
That's good.
And now you have a redirect. Or you can Andromon and DP reduce it out of existence.
Okay.
So now we have a redirect.
We do have a blocker, which is huge. So now if we go for combo.
Oh, there's 2 blocks. A block and a redirect.
Yes. So we can get suspended, but we also can get the redirect. We could potentially ace. And we are threatening game. Yeah, it's really unfortunate that the security, because we could not let that let Peaches have a rookie on board. We have to make them commit to things. So we are going to see the Shadramon Digivolve on the on-play of Worm.
And now it's even rougher, because even if you DNA Digivolve, you're only going to be able to suspend 1 target, which means that if you suspend Vademon, Machine Dramon blocks. If you suspend Machine Dramon, you can redirect, but you can also ace and block.
So we go Dino B. I think there's retail in here somewhere, but that's fine.
I mean, if the stack ultimately builds up to a Black War Greymon ace, it doesn't matter. Imperial Dramons are going to be too big because of the DP buffs from all the other inheritables.
Yeah, that's true. So we go Dino B, trying to decide what is going to get played off this Dino B. We got to keep in mind that we do get to keep turn. Also, I find interesting that like we attacked with these Vademons and
Mm-hmm.
didn't bounce analog youths. That
I
could
think
come to bite us.
they wanted to maintain the sources.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because right now, Machine Dramon has 2 instances of protection. It would have 3 potentially if we hadn't used the effect. And this is again where Peaches, recommitted the analog use to find more pieces and also fill the trash, but also that gave MSG enough time to, establish board.
We're gonna attack.
Suspend machine.
Yeah. But we just redirect the attack, right?
Raid. You can also redirect, yes.
Okay, so when attacking, I guess we're raiding. Is that what's happening?
Correct. With the Dino Beamon's effect.
Mm-hmm. And now I think this is where the analog youths actually kind of bite us in the butt. Because, like, if we block this, which we should, I think we really should, because deletion by battle is going to let us. But then we get to replay Worm. That's really rough. Can we? If only we had like Blitzgray. Blitzgray would be so good here.
I mean, we're redirecting because it's bigger. Now we attempt to delete. Now we have no protection.
Mm-hmm.
We play out the worm on deletion. And then this also lets us trigger the analog use. So the analog use were here kind of critical.
Mm-hmm.
I think we could have spun back 1 analog youth.
Oh, now we're going full combo. This is gonna be
because we've already used the redirect, right?
Yep. Redirect got used. The blocker got stripped. I mean, we were suspended anyway. I think we technically stripped incorrectly on that Machine Dramon, but
yeah, it's supposed to be top 2, right? You go bottom down.
You go bottom up.
Oh, bottom up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Which the top card I think was the blocker. So technically, should have inheritable blocker instead of the heritable redirect. But the redirect got used and we're suspended, so it's not.
It only trashes face down in cyborgs though, and Vademon is not a cyborg.
Ah, right. My mistake. Yes.
No, you're good. You're good. I just want to let you know. Okay. I'm gonna do it again. I feel like you don't want to use the Digivolution stack. I feel like you want to use the 2 that are just solo by themselves. You've seen Digivolve and you've seen Bounce.
Going to attack.
Suspend.
Suspend.
No ace?
No, I think we're saving it. It's Digimon Emperor, okay.
It's a hammer spark.
Can we go for game? I see Dragon. Yeah, I feel like these analog youths caused a lot of pain. I think we would have been happier getting rid of at least 1. I think we had room to get rid of at least 1 analog youth, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Dragon mode hits. I'm gonna delete machine. Now what happens? What are we looking at?
I mean,
swing into Vade.
Okay, fragment gone. The Dino Beat can't attack.
Yeah, cannot. But I mean, do we have an answer for the rookie in the back? Are we gonna see a ruin mode? That'd be insanity. We're just going for another combo. No, we're not going for a combo play.
Okay.
Are we thinking dragon mode ace?
Oh, that's pretty good.
Dragon mode ace loses to. I mean, is there a world we have fighter mode ace? That's very possible too.
Oh, that is true.
The blue green one.
Will Tuckosaurus gain a mem draw? I mean, is your only out here going to be Machine Dramon?
If you're trying to play around the ace, yeah, I think that's what you gotta hope for.
Because if you Machine Dramon and then add Metal Meme, okay.
Blitz,
1,
grid.
2,
That's
3.
not gonna be good enough. Dragon,
We ace
yeah.
here. Yeah.
Oh no. Delete. Oh, okay, and that's just game still. Oh no, we're going into fighter, right? And then, oh
We
yeah,
delete
mm-hmm.
and then overflow.
Yeah, and that's gonna be. I think that's just game from here. Yeah, we needed to find a route that got rid of the 5. Yeah, we're just gonna scoop it up.
That is
Peaches
it.
takes it 2-0. So close. Just didn't have a machine drum on there at the end. I think if we did, we would have easily spun back the
Mhm.
Pale Dramon or sorry, Dino B and called it a day there. So unfortunate.
So Red Purple Imperial Dramon takes this 2-0 against Machine Dramon DM Toolbox. Do keep in mind though that even though Red Purple Imperial Dramon is undefeated right now, we are going to go to a round 9. That is a mandatory thing for Digimon at this point. So stay tuned because we are going to be enjoying the last final round. Let us know in the comments what you kind of want to see in the chat, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back. It's the final round. We wanted to find a special round for you guys, but before I do that, we talk about that. I'm joined again with Risu the Squirrel. I'm Digi-Panda. It is Core TCG's in-person regional in Los Angeles, California. Risu, what do you think of everything so far? I know we hopped in a little late, but at the same time, I think it's been a lot of fun.
No, I think this is good. This is fun. I mean, I can't not love Digimon, especially with as fresh as a format as EX10 has been. It makes me curious as to what the rest of the rounds were looking like. I mean, we got to see some of the progression of the aftermath of what Card Fest Dallas was like, seeing more people on version 2, Machine Dramon, seeing more Red Purple Imperial. Some people trying Mastamon. Bad Mastamon was pretty deep into the bracket, being able to do pretty well. Unfortunately, it was into a pretty tough matchup of just Medieval Gallimon on board.
Medieval turn 1 both games is absolutely rough. And I think that's one of the big things that our player that was playing earlier really saw. They were just like, oh, you're playing Mass Day? I opened a Medieval in my opening hand. We're just gonna keep this hand and we're just gonna roll with it. With EX10, though, we are going to be seeing one of the other decks that we hadn't seen all day. It's going to be Rocks, featuring our favorite. I don't know if favorite is necessarily the right word here. Close.
Dan Bank's favorite.
We're going to make so many. Oh, I'm going to make a lot of puns, with this deck, because one, it's a rock deck, so there's a lot of rocks that we can talk about. Close, her name itself could be a pun, depending on how we want to roll with it. And then and then last but not least, we've got Son of Rizamon going all the way up into Magnetic Dramon, which was recently revealed in the Digimon Liberator webcomic. If you haven't checked out the Digimon Liberator webcomic, do check out Bandai's official website, the Digimon official website, for that read, because it's actually very interesting.
All right, and we're going to go into the game. They're going to be up against, our Rocks player is going to be up against Blue-Green Imperial, which, is at this point a mainstay classic of the tournament. None of these players are, I believe, undefeated. We have already resolved our undefeated. However, Digimon is a game that runs its tournaments to completion. And so we are going to go into just a higher table match, and we wanted to get Rocks, show off some EX10 going into the closing of tonight. So no rookie from Hausar. Here, Felix 2 getting the double Gatsumon start is
it could also be that Hausar is trying to set up the Davis and Kent for the on-play search. It's a good choke and also a good way to search the rookie, and then with the rookie, and then afterwards bounce it back to hand at the end of your opponent's turn. We are going to see Gatsumon attack, hit into security, find Vmon, and then we're just going to trash. Let's see. On deletion, by trashing one card with mineral or rock trait in your hand, you draw 2. It also has inheritable blockers, so we're going to hit 2 different cards on deletion, and then off we go. Magnetic Dramon and trash.
Hopefully we drew into a way to end the turn here. Like, good close. Yeah, if it was like, that's honestly the only way you could have ended that turn, unless it was like hard slam at Digimon. We are going to see Wormmon get played off of Tamer. And honestly, this is an okay start for Rocks. Rocks really cares about just getting enough Tumblemons in rotation. Like that is step 1 for Rocks.
Yep.
So,
and we also have already the 2 chip damage, which makes it very likely that we could see an OTK crackback with Felix for the end of their basically way to close out the game. Hausar basically finding that Wormmon to add basically 1 card amongst the search ones. I didn't see actually what was
had a potential on XV went to the bottom, but I actually didn't pick out what went to hand. I think it was a EX1 XV, so we'll get to see. Digivolving into that that XV, and then hard playing the 4-cost memory setting Davis Monomiya. Off the draw here. We are going to grab 2 cards.
This is a little awkward though, because the XVmon is going to get bounced to hand, not the Wormmon here.
Right. So that could eat up our rookie situation. Who knows? I mean, we might have been able to draw. We got a couple draws out, so it might be fine. We're gonna have to see where that all goes for us. And then we got we're gonna play the unique emblem.
Allowing us to play granite something? Gravel Heart. Sorry, Gravel Heart.
Yeah.
And we're gonna use Gravel Hearts to play out Son of Rizamon.
Right.
And this is the Son of Rizamon that reduces the Evo cost, so we can reduce, and for 1, And then we can use close to tuck
a tumble under, I imagine.
Yeah,
And then
2
use the
sources.
Landramon. Yeah. And then use Landramon to trash resource, gain a memory. So we potentially could keep turn here.
And I think
Which
we
is,
will.
yeah, looks like we have decided that is happening. Hopefully we also recognize, because I think we'd much rather our opponent bring back the Stingmon to hand than
Ooh, Gatsu is a great ad against this matchup.
Ooh, oh yeah, the red Gatsumon being ran in the deck. Is there a rock? The question for the deck always ends up being, are we on Gatsumon X? I'm not a big fan of Gatsu X, but I do understand its place in the deck.
I'm not a fan of Gatsumon X. I mean,
Sometimes
I'm
the
not
resources
either, I
are
should
okay.
say.
Yeah, if I were to build rocks, I would definitely put this the floodgate in, but I would question.
Yeah, this is gonna be
That's so
rough.
good. All right, XV to hand. Hopefully they do remember that. It's honestly a difficult trigger to remember, and looks like Felix too does remember that.
Felix knows.
Mm-hmm.
I think Hauser forgot. I think he's been, playing all day and didn't remember that the Digimon that's played by that effect is going to get bounced.
Yep. So Wormmon gets trashed there. And now we have to go, and we don't get to play by effect, so hopefully we have a rookie draw for turn.
That is a rookie on the top of the stack, isn't it?
So it's we're probably gonna see something simple like Digivolve in the back, maybe play another Tamer, choke to 1 again, unless this isn't the memory setter close, right? No.
Yes.
It is? Oh, it is, okay.
Yeah, it's the memory setter. I think the only alt art close is the one that's from the side set.
EX7?
Yeah, and then because the other closest we have are promos, and then the newest one from EX10.
Ah, okay.
And EX10 doesn't have an alt art, except for the limited uncommon question mark?
Full border? Is that what you're talking about? Okay.
So we
all right.
do have a V. Regrettably, HPD is also at the bottom now.
Yeah, we weren't going to be able to pick up that card naturally anyway. It's usually a card you hope to draw into. We're going to consider Digivolve into XV. I do like that. Makes sense. And then hopefully we have like another Tamer or something to play. We can't risk losing this Vmon. That'd be too detrimental. We need this rookie in hand. I don't think we can.
I think you either pass or you play a Tamer. If you play the Vmon, they go to 3 anyway. So it's one of those.
Oof. Ooh, not a fan of that. Hopefully that's not our only rookie. I much prefer seeing the rookie get I know we're not going to be able to play it off of Davis Ken, because I don't think Felix is going to give up on the floodgate potential of the Gatsumon, but I guess we'll see how Hausar is thinking on their run. I mean, regardless, they are going to be able to hard play a 4 cost 4 and still do everything they need to do. Even a 5 cost 4, and they'll be able to keep turn off of any DNA plays. So they're still doing all right.
Utilizing Landermon's start of main phase effect, this is where we trash the Tumblemon. It can be any source amongst any of your Digimon in order to do that search. So
right, which is something I think when you're first learning rocks, learning that about your cards is probably the most important thing, that you can strip any source from your rock and mineral Digimon. Not just the one from the stack activating a set effect. And then we're going to Progamo.
There goes Vmon, because even though the Vmon is going to be present, once you remove something that can delete a play cost 4 or lower, that's where that Digimon's going to just be gone. Also, Progonomon is going to, I believe it has collision.
Yeah, but it is deleted. Collision's not going to matter. Is there a world where we go straight into magnetic Dramon? Are we going to see that happen right now? I mean, there's a world we go for. No, we can't keep turn. No, we can't.
You can, because you can reduce the Digivolution cost by 3 here.
Right, and then when you go into the magnetic Dramon, you're gonna be able to strip the Tumblemons and keep turn. This is gonna be really strong.
And keep in mind, this Progonomon has given collision and piercing. I don't think we have a way to get security attack +1.
No, but we trash a security with the magnetic, right?
Correct. Yeah.
So with the one security left, we do the check with
Gatsu.
mm-hmm. Yeah, we can just do the check. We also unsuspend at some point.
Yes,
Let me
we
see. By
do.
trashing 3. Yep. So we swing the magnetic Dramon at security, put 3 more underneath thanks to the when attacking effect. It's not a once per turn.
Yep.
So you actually trash another security and
Yep. The
that's
unsuspend
game.
is once per turn, but it's also optional.
Wow. Wow. So that is that's very powerful. That's ridiculous. Being able to, like, that was our second promo and we OTK'd off of just close. I mean, not just off of close. Again, uh the I'm sorry. Just 2 Tumblemons was all it took. Close, 2 Tumblemons,
It's
unique
usually 2
emblem.
Tumblemons that can do it.
Mm-hmm. Really powerful there. I think it comes down to like how's our couldn't really like 2 things, right? Like we needed to maybe establish BT16 Pale Dramon to make it so things could not unsuspend.
Mm-hmm.
And then on top of that, looking at maybe leaving the Landromon on board was probably the biggest mistake we had.
And I also think that in this particular matchup, or for this particular game, I think we saw Halosaur make a critical error when he Digivolved on top of that Wormmon, thinking that it would stay. But it was something that Felix is already well aware of because I'm guessing he's already played Imperial Dramon in the matchup. That alone is probably what kind of threw him off for the remainder of this game. But I think that, given the opportunity, he might recover here.
Yeah, and again, it's been a long 9-round day. Like I'm sure Hauser has known about that effect. It's just sometimes the little things slip, man. Even the best of players are gonna forget an effect.
Hopefully, he has a better hand for the second game. We'll see if there's any potential crackback because there is a very interesting interaction with Imperial Dramon in particular against Rocks for the fact that Imperial Dramon, Pale Dramon, and we also have the Davis and Ken. Those can strip sources, and when you do the stripping of the sources for Rocks, their effects will still trigger.
Mm-hmm. Because those effects are triggered when they are trashed in specific. So it's gonna work regardless. All right, so we get a Gatsumon start again into just a level 4. Not as strong a start in
Landromon.
terms of This is the start of main Laundromon, I believe, so we still are going to be able to get some stuff done at the start of our turn. However, not as strong as a start. Like definitely the rookie though. It seemed like the double rookie start was kind of where Felix kind of wanted to be with most of their strategy here.
Not much of
Looking
a
at
hand with Hausaur. There's no tamers. It appears that we have double Stingmon, a Pyildramon, and an XVmon.
maybe we
I
draw
mean,
into something. No draw into something. Are we going to a hard play Sting and hope that we can? Yeah, maybe we're just hoping for the ability to just raw DNA next turn. I guess we'll see.
the bigger issue here is if Felix is able to Digimon a Progonomon, we're gonna probably see that Digimon get deleted based on the specific inheritable for rocks.
Yeah, I think the Landromon has that inheritable you're talking about. So
yeah, I
you
just
did you have
can't
a 5 at all?
and you have more than enough memory to do that. So
Ooh, okay. We're gonna go unique emblem. Play the close we just have. I think it plays at a reduced cost. So you gotta pay 1. No, maybe I'm tripping.
So Gravel Hearts lets you play a close or a Sonorizamon for free.
Oh, just straight for free. Okay.
Yeah. Same thing with all the other unique emblems. We still don't have Shotos yet. Oh wait, no, it is reduced by 3. I'm sorry. Oh no.
No, you're right.
No,
You were right
no,
the
I'm
first
right.
time.
It's the it's the Digivolution cost reduction. Sorry, I pulled it up real quick. Just double check.
Yeah, I had a crossed as well. So you're good.
Cool.
So meaning ending our turn here with no 5, Felix is kind of in trouble because if Hauser just had and we're going into the old Sting or Pyildramon, I should say, bottom deck of 4 or 6K or less. And now we're not looking we're not looking like to be in a great spot. Granted, there's not going to be any partition, so if we find a way to fully delete what we need to delete, we'll be okay, but it's going to be a rough start. Let's see what what how is our can do? What kind of pressure we are
We
adding?
have jamming too, so this is
Mhm.
actually pretty good.
Swing, unsuspend. We're
Oh, we don't
looking
have
at how many
piercing.
draws?
We just draw.
Yeah, one draw. So pretty low draw stack, which is fine. Jamming that's the blast one? Yeah, that's the blast one
Yeah.
from EX10. A very cool addition to the list, just provided to us because he is a mineral.
Yes, but it's mainly also supposed to be used de facto with the Bagra army deck, and
Hmm.
the fact that you can kind of cross these archetypes together makes it very interesting.
Oh, we're gonna go Pale Dramon's second attack. That's gonna be the
Magnetic.
magnetic Dramon.
It's going to be a little rough for Felix this game because there's nothing in the back in the raise. You could theoretically go into Gravel Hearts for 3 memory, play out a Sonorizamon.
Mm-hmm.
I did not see what was played just now, but it was what?
Progenitor, I think.
Oh, Scramble?
Or no, is that
Oh, Progenitor. You're right. It's Return to the
is
Primogenitor.
it? It might be. You're right.
Because
The only
that
thing
is the
that's the only thing it could be because it is Starter
yeah,
deck Dragon mode comes out. We're gonna be able to spit out 2 4s.
BT17. Good times. So we use Return to the Primogenitor to spit out the 4s, so we get... Oh, wait. What?
Yeah, you don't have to with this Dragon mode. You don't have to
Oh,
spit out
right.
2 4s exactly. Yeah, so we're actually gonna go for a value play here. And it's actually the potential here is actually that we were gonna be able to digivolve this Vmon. I think we were trying to search for a BT16 Paildramon or another 5 play. And then when we end up inevitably digivolving this Vmon, end of turn DNA is going to strike. We're going to DNA and then gain 2 memory regardless. So
Yes. Okay, so the card draw wasn't from the Stingmon. The card draw was from the Demi V.
yes,
Okay.
exactly. This is the piercing Stingmon. And then
Oh, we're
here,
only
as
using
I said,
2.
XV DNA. What do we got? Do we have it? And we do have it. It's gonna go into Dynamo. I think we're gonna go into the not Dynamo, but
Partition.
Partition Paildramon. Stun the board. Technically, like it's gonna be a floodgate effect that we're not gonna be able to see, but it exists. And no, definitely card efficient. Like I think most people probably would have just like you said, hard played, use the start deck Dragon mode to play both 4s and then just DNA. But
Mhm.
how is our taking it to the next level and actually realizing, well, I can actually draw cards and extend my turn just that little bit extra. And I think it's that's what's going to allow him to have just enough cards in hand going forward to where even if his board does get answered, they're still going to be able to close out the game. We have
Oh, no, that's really bad. Zulfur Kabis, that's gonna delete it, but we're gonna play out
partition.
Partition.
No, you probably should have taken care of the dragon mode.
I think Zulfur Kabis looks at the lowest play
Oh,
cost,
it lost
yeah.
those play cost. Oh, so that's just gonna
Yeah.
ruin us. So we are going to a game 3. How is our getting like a little bit lucky
Wow.
security check for Imperial? That I mean, but that's the game we play. Like that
It's
is
mandatory deletion too. That is
mhm.
hilarious.
That's so unfortunate.
And we've
Uh,
seen that in past events too, Risu, where someone DNA Digivolves and their opponent like blasted you also delete, and you're like, okay, cool. Partition, they come back out when you're like, wait, what? And then
like, do it again. Yeah, DNA being for free is definitely very strong. Very, very good.
and also gives you a rush body, basically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember everyone learning that for the first time. It was not an easy conversation to have with people. It's like,
But then we
no, it's a new Digimon, but it can attack because it didn't get played, and it's a Digimon on the board because it Digivolved, and you're just like, at some point you stop arguing and you just start trusting.
and then Digicross came out, and we were like, oh, it's the same thing like DNA, right? And then it's like, no, 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 no. When you
You're playing
Digicross, it
it.
doesn't have rush. And you're like, wait, what?
Yeah. But you know what? That's why we love it. Like all the keywords, all the shenanigans. I think that's what makes this game kind of just fun. It's like Howazar is gonna make sure we get a good shuffle in. Not gonna represent the deck. Cut the deck. Simple. Ooh, 3 ways cut for both players. Nice,
All right,
respectable.
all right.
1, 2. Let's see if there's gonna be a mulligan. We can see Felix's hand. Hauser's keeps things a little closer to the chest. So,
Felix is
Felix too.
fine.
Yep.
Felix has a good curve from the looks of it. I think I saw 3, 4, and 5
That's good counting.
with an option. So
I think it was a Gravel Hearts too.
yeah.
All right, and then Hauser still mulling it over. Imperial hands can be way worse. Like Felix is running a.
I see Worm, Sting, Pyle, and Imperial.
Yeah, that could go bad, right? Like,
I mean,
like there's
it
so
counts
many
up, but the thing is, with Imperial, you need more of a 3, 2 4s, and a tamer.
Yeah, Imperial is definitely it's a struggle bus. It's not traditional. That's what I was gonna say. Like with although magnetic Dramon decks tend to skip level 6, they're still a traditional stack deck, right? They're looking for they're playing at the old ratios, and those old ratios still have a lot of consistency value to them. I think that goes underrated. A lot of people can get kind of lost in the fact that like, Imperial just sees everything and they don't have to go to level 6. But like realistically speaking, card wise, they're only they're looking for 2 different level 4s that they only have 4 of. Like the ratio there, and like it's hard to explain right here on the spot, but it gets difficult when you're going away from the traditional, count to 6 game plan Digivolution strategy.
And this is all fate. Fate has put it in their hands. We flip Tumble. Tumble Digivolves into a Sonorizamon. I believe this is the EX7 one. Then we're going straight into Landramon, and that's it.
All right, so Landramon hits the board again. So this is how we started last game, and it didn't feel great from Felix. So hopefully Hauser has either a slower hand.
Oh no, I don't think he has a 3.
Oh, and this is kind of the risks of mulliganing. Oh man, yeah, I see double starter deck dragon mode. Level 5.
Partition, Pyodramon, EX1, and then
Just play Davis Cannon and
Hope.
Yeah.
Hope.
Oh, gotta take a lesson from TK or 2.
Gain a mem. Search. I think you add the Sonoriza.
Yeah, this close is kind of. I mean, it goes to the top anyway, so that's okay.
Yeah.
We gain a memory, and now we know that Hauser is not gonna have that explosive turn 2. So Felix is feeling comfortable to kind of maybe run a more value oriented couple turns here. Maybe get the Gravel Hearts on board. Oh no, going into Sunrisa. This is the one reduced Digivolution cost.
Yep, and that's
And
the
go
reason.
Landrew.
And the reason to do that is just so that you can choke at 1, and then ripping a close off the top. That's really good.
Yeah, Felix expertly crafting that there, because the top 3 cards Felix looked at them and then put them back to the top of the deck. So setting up close for this Landramon Digivolution play was really smart. And Hauser kind of in a situation where we kind of have to hope that Felix unfortunately bricks on 5s again. So we'll see if that's possible. Get another search, no 5. So we got a chance for Hauser to like. This is a desperation X-Demon. Oh, we are searching. And close, gain a memory. Okay. We have Progamo. All right, Digivolve Rock in the back.
Another close.
Oh, so Felix not looking good either. This XVmon might stay on the board. If you're Felix, it might be time to just swing at security.
Smack away.
Smack away. Don't leave your opponent anything to kind of combo off of.
Oh,
they do have Progamo. Okay. Progano?
Yeah, Progano. Although I feel like you should have Digivolved over the other one, because then you would have. Oh wait, no, this one doesn't. The XV is 5 cost, right?
Yeah,
it dodges. It dodges, but it does have collision here. So,
so collision, piercing, do all the things. We got to block with Sting or XV
and piercing. So good. It's gonna.
This 5 is great. What is this? This is a Another Davis.
Turn?
Oh no, this is per turn. Yeah, he is.
You could say Pregano is just rocking it right now.
Mm-hmm. Production is rolling their eyes.
Oh, I appreciate you joining.
Anyway, we
I don't think we're gonna go magnetic Dramon. Here's the thing.
no, I think the play usually is like you want to go magnetic Dramon off of the unique emblem. So I'm gonna go for a wait. Unique emblem, play another Surisa, get the good old search going.
Got two. Another
We did hit two.
Preganomon. Another close. You're probably gonna Pregano and close.
Okay. You already have. It looks like we do have plenty of rookies in rotation, so
yeah.
Not looking for another one.
One memory. No 3 still. This is
no 3 still. Yeah, that's it's gonna be it's a sad way to see this end, but it's gonna look like Felix might just have this going into was it 4 security of Hauser's? 4 attacks. We just need to find a way to construct
magnetic.
Magnetic, and it'll be pretty easy from there. If we're set to 3, there's even a potential for what Blastmon Digivolve is 4. No,
Yeah.
Digivolve is for 5. It's actually really expensive. Sheesh.
Yeah.
Never mind. But here we go. Oh, never mind. We're just gonna give Felix all the memory to do what we wanted. And so promote. We got rock things to do. Yeah. It's gonna be pretty easy. We have the Magnetic Dramon. Magnetic Dramon Digivolves for how much on Progamo? 6?
6.
Yeah. That's a wrap. We're going to tuck 3 under. I mean, do we attack? We might as well attack with Gatsu for I know, but we're definitely afraid of like Dragon.
Ace.
Or Ace, yes, sorry.
Ace. Fighter mode Ace, right?
Yes. Could be running. There is a Dragon mode Ace, but that is not as that's not as frequently ran for sure. So
the thing about magnetic Dramon though is that we can delete this, right?
Magnetic Dramon. Yeah, we can delete the Pale Dramon. I think it lets you what's it? By placing 3 from your trash as it doesn't delete. No, delete one of your opponent's Digimon and trash the top security. So the win Digivolving effect by trashing 3 minerals, we're going to be able to do that.
We won't be able to unsuspend though here because we've already used the by placing 3 rock or mineral traits underneath it.
Yeah, but we're fine. We're gonna trash the top security, get rid of their only 5 on the only hope for them to come back here. I guess Primogenitor can trigger here, and we're gonna potentially go into I think this is the BT12 fighter mode.
That is true. The return to the Primogenitor is going to be useful here. It is like a pseudo ace.
But as long as we did trash the security, which I think we trashed a Hammer Spark, is that correct? No. We do need oh wait, no, Progenitor is interruptive, but I think the first part is no, the last part's the security burn. Okay. So we do Progenitor into a fighter mode. Now, I mean, Magnetic Dramon has to finish its effect first, which means we are going to see trash the top security. Now fighter mode is on the stack, ready to trigger, and it's the next available option for us.
I need to be reminded what this fighter mode does.
This fighter mode, I believe, suspends Digimon and then gets bottom decks all suspended Digimon, I believe.
Suspend all of your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution cards, then return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon to its owner's hand by returning 1 Imperial Dramon Dragon mode, which is not useful there. All turns, this Digimon gets plus 1,000 for each color in its Digivolution cards, and then while it has 2 or more colors, it gains security attack and blocker. So you'll return the Magnetic Dramon to hand.
Yeah. Which part is the Dragon mode?
It's the secondary effect. By returning Imperial Dramon Dragon mode, when Digivolving from this Digimon's Digivolution card to its owner's hand, place all your opponent's suspended Digimon at the bottom of the owner's deck instead.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it's just gonna be the one. That does stop Felix from going for game this turn. Really important to note here. All right, so we crashed. Don't think that works that way.
Because when you bounce, the rest of the sources are trashed.
I'm gonna let him have it. All
I've
right, so we're gonna.
I've never heard of that ruling before, but that's an interesting interaction.
All right, so we're gonna go. So yeah, we are going to go. We go Landro, search top 3, get a card, and then we put the rest of the to the top. And all right, unique emblem to go into level 5 again for cheaper. Nice. It looks like we were probably going to go magnetic one more time. Yeah, but this time for full cost. It's going to be for the 6. We're going to put our opponent to 5. Oh no, we're just going to go for the collision. Wait,
yeah, because you have piercing.
Yeah, this can attack. That's good. We're going to trash 1, and then we're going to rest, and then piercing. Davis could put us back in the game. Just have to. Oh,
no, nope.
GG.
Nope.
Holy.
There's the rookie.
We finally found rookie, but it is just too late.
3 turns later, man. 3 turns. You could say Felix took off down the hill.
He got things rolling. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, he got things rolling. You could say he was the comet to the Hausaur.
I think you're reaching for that one. You're looking.
Dang it! I tried. That's Comet Mon.
That's okay.
That's Comet Mon. I tried.
All right, we're gonna play Wormmon, and we're gonna give Felix the opportunity to just properly go for game instead of scooping it up. Hausaur, unfortunately, not the game we wanted to see from Hausaur. Just didn't see rookies. They tried to play out of it the best they can, but
I feel like I wouldn't have mulliganed, but I do agree that when you mulligan and you don't have if you draw an opening hand with Imperial Dramon and there's no tamer, I do think that you kind of want to mulligan for that tamer.
Yeah, and I think that's what Hausaur was doing. Like they have the initial hand was pretty rough, and like while you could go Worm level 4. You didn't have the tamer, and you didn't have you didn't have like a proper draw engine through like VMons and XVs. So I definitely understand where the desire to mulligan was. Like it was definitely not a bad decision to mulligan. It was just simply a risky decision that didn't pay off. Yeah, so but that's it. Felix 2-0. Or not 2-1 against Hausaur. Getting to show some rocks here in this final round. We do know who our undefeated was at the end of round 8, but we're not quite sure where they're going to end up at the end of round 9 here, as Digimon does not end with the finalization of a singular undefeated. We go into the max rounds always. And so that leads us into just deciding to show something fun here in round 9, which I like to see rocks. I think a lot of people want to see some EX10 action at least once tonight. So I definitely appreciate the judge staff and the production staff helping us out to get some of that.
100%. Huge shout out to Egman for getting Risu and myself for the second half of the stream. Again, this was Core TCG's in-person regional in Los Angeles, California. Do check out all their content, all their events. They have their own events page too. I'm sure Egman will link everything in the description of this video. If not, it'll be supplied on the Egman website for the events page once we get all that information. 365 players competed in today's event, and now we're just at the point of waiting for tiebreakers.
Yeah, and everyone can hear me right now too, so surprise, I could always talk. But yeah, thank you guys so much. This is a lot of fun. I'm happy to get some games for Digimon for you guys as well. This is only half the weekend too, so tomorrow there's going to be the Gundam half, so if you guys aren't following the channel, make sure to do so. As mentioned, deck list will be out on socials by Monday morning, and thank you to Risu and Ben for their hard work today, as well as our Union Arena commentators of Anto and Div 2. So that's it for me, but thank you guys, I really do appreciate it. it. And Risu, I'll have you end it off.
All right, everybody, that's been us for the Core TCG Regional in Los Angeles, California. We're going to see you guys off. Please tune in for Gundam tomorrow. It's going to be really exciting to have Eggman and Atrocious get do that. And good night.
Good night.